everyone, thank you so much for checking this video out. I'm Claire, the editor for Mythic Gaming, and I just wanted to let you know that this video is a little different from the ones that we normally upload. This one, the round was so long that we weren't able to get it cut up and, fully edited in time for this week's release. So this is just the full VOD that we streamed over on Twitch, with some silence cut out to make the viewing experience a little better. And then you'll see in a second that there's a giveaway involved with this video too, brought to you by Chad and Daniel. So if you look in the description, there'll be links to both of those. Make sure to fill those out if you want to win some free decks. Also, one more quick thing, we're changing our release schedule so videos go live on Tuesdays, which is actually the same day that we record our gameplay sessions live on Twitch. So every Tuesday night, there's a Commander Night stream on our Twitch channel, which will be linked in the description, and is also on the screen right now. So if you want to get a behind-the-scenes look at how these videos are made, or come over to say hi to the cast and everyone while we're recording, check out the Twitch channel. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll get right to the video.
Welcome to Tuesday Commander at Mythic Gaming Studios in Madison, Wisconsin. Glad to have you here. We are going to be playing all of the pre-cons for this set. We took an improved pre-cons. We took the two actual pre-cons and then we added two more decks that we put at about the same level. And we're going to jam them together and see how they go. I'm going to be playing Saheeli, Radiant Creator. And a little special something about this deck, if you follow the link that'll be right here, or in the comments, or in the description, sorry, you can enter to win it. And you'll get the pre-con, not the upgrades, but the pre-con, the sleeves, and a deck box brought to you by the next person who's going to be speaking.
What is up, Magic friends? Is your Daniel here? We got
My
Timid.
Daniel.
What?
My Daniel.
Oh my gosh, here we go again. All right, so I am playing the other precon that is Timid Noctum's Will. It's a typo zombie deck, and it's right up my alley because it has Vigilance Menace, and then whenever I attack, I'm going to draw and discard, and then whenever I draw, zombies are going to get +1/+1 until end of turn. So basically, I'm going to go wide again, they're going to go swole, and then I'm going to hit Ozzyie, because Ozzyie annoys me sometimes. No, I'm just kidding. But, I took out 20 cards and put in the 20 cards. There'll be a few right off the bat, you know that it does not belong in the precon. So, but that's what I got going on for tonight.
Alright. I've got the honorary precon that Gavin Verhey made of Ketchermos, the New Dawn. Whenever I exile things, I'm going to be drawing cards. I will be exiling a lot of things. So I took some liberties with the I did not keep Zatalpa. That's what Gavin added. Did not keep that guy. I hate Zatalpa so much because I have got 7 of them and just rotting in a corner. But
all of the keywords.
all the keywords.
So many keywords.
For a small price of 8 mana.
Yeah.
But I'll be blinking things, I'll be exiling things, I'll be controlling things, and eventually he'll be able to attack, hopefully. We'll see.
I'm Ozzy. I am playing the Speed Demon. It is mostly a split between Affinity and poke for a little bit of damage here and there. It uses the speed mechanic, so I'll be starting slow and eventually be talking really fast as we speed up the game.
Like the Micro Machines guy. That dates me a little bit, but well, we've already gone ahead and done our Mythic Mulligans, making sure we have a playable 7, and we've rolled. Tsuyo goes first, and for some reason we decided to go closest to 6 without going over, especially the time I roll a perfect 12. Fine. So now I'm going fourth.
I asked a simple question, and it just took a hard right, all right? But anyways, I'm the one who drew the 6, so
it's all good.
It's all good in my book, so I will draw here. And then let's play, where is it? There it is. A Prairie Streams comes in tap. Go ahead.
Draw.
Oh, that's like Fair Magic.
I will play an
We are
Isolated
at pre-con.
Chapel that comes in tapped and pass the turn.
I will draw this very boring magic card, which is a swamp, tap it, cast a Relic of Progenitus, which says draw a card, and that's what I'm going to use it for. Pass. On my next turn, most likely.
I have a Relic in this deck, and it's not
Draw.
That's not going to be.
I'm also going to be a tap land, but mine's better because I get to scry.
Ooh. Not survey, huh?
No, we're going to go back to the bottom with that one. Last turn.
Tap. Let's do this Dread Catacombs. It's going to come in untapped because of this Prey Streams.
Nice.
I'll tap the 2, and I'll get a Signet on the board. Go ahead.
It's a sick net.
Mark 1
Yeah.
of Ozzy breaking us. Making us break character.
He's getting one line of the cat butt. It's coming out just for jokes.
All right, I'm gonna take a damage to make double black mana and cast Withered Wretch. Zombie cleric. I'm the first one to play a zombie.
Nice.
Before the zombie deck. I can pay 1 to remove a card from my graveyard.
Yeah,
You say graveyard
That's
hate already. Yeah.
Well, that
Shown.
deck is a given graveyard hate because it wants to remove stuff from the game.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes, I want to remove graveyards. So
So I'm going to exile all graveyards and draw a card. Yes, I know. That's really
Neat.
and it exiles itself.
Does it? Oh, it does exile itself.
Yeah.
Congratulations. I've already pushed you
Hey,
up
no,
to a count of 1.
I knew that because I was like, the moment something's in a graveyard.
I'll play this land. I will cycle this Baronmore.
Hey, something in the graveyard.
You bet. Pass.
Untap.
Oh,
Draw for
slow.
turn. Let's do a Carplusian Forest. I will tap it for 2 colorless, and I will get out a Lightning Greaves. Pass the turn.
Ooh, it's pretty. Where's it from?
It's a new one.
It's from the
the
new
new
set.
one.
It's part of the
Nice.
pre-con.
Nice.
Alrighty, let's do this Plains. And then I will tap this Plains to tap the Signet. And then I will play a Corpse Knight. Whenever another creature you control enters the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life. And let's do that right now. I am going to play this Tomb Mystic. Flying. Each creature card in your hand has cycling. And it is 1 colorless and a blue. And
Are they both zombies, by the way?
yes, they are
Nice,
both zombies.
Nice.
Pass turn.
Untap.
I mean, they should be, but, I don't know.
I'll play Tainted Field. I will tap 1, 2, and I have to lose another life to make a mana, and I will cast my commander, Ketros the New Dawn.
Sure.
Can't attack or block, as long as there are 7 or less.
I've already got you started.
Just 1.
I got you started. I helped you out.
That's true.
Hit him in the face.
And all you've done is cycle, and then cycle basically twice. So, you played Lightning Greaves, so I'll just swing over there, mainly because I can't affect that.
2.
And I'll pass the turn.
Untap.
The exile
card.
count is at 1.
Oh my gosh, I'll play yet another land. I'll play this Vampire Nighthawk, which is 2/3 flying death touch lifelink.
Powerful magic.
No, it's not. Pass.
Untap. Draw for turn. Let's go Aether Hub. We will create our first energy of the night. Wop wop. And then we will tap
Correct.
blue and 2 colorless to cast a Midnight Clock. Look at me
Fun.
ramping.
Fun.
I will pass the turn, and on your upkeep, I will add a clock count.
It's on each upkeep, right?
Yep.
Nice, nice.
Time counter.
So that's another Plains. We are there. Cool.
Manor time?
Yep.
Time.
Nice.
So the way I understand it, so since he's out,
Yep.
it's whenever you draw a card. So would me on my upkeep work? Or is it not because he was not out?
Sorry, whenever you
My
draw
upkeep
a
draw?
card.
Yeah.
No.
You have to-
Otherwise,
at this point, when you draw a card.
At this point.
after this point.
Okay.
Otherwise, it would
So-
say for each card you've drawn
This turn. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So with that being said, oh my god, see that thing just sucks over there. It's like the Graze, Graze Preventer. So everyone
Great
will
one.
lose 1 life though, because the
Yes,
Corpse
Corpse
Knight.
Knight.
Yep.
Who's alive?
So let's go flyer your way, Zach.
Yep.
Corpse,
This guy can't block, so if that's
Yep.
notable to you.
Corpse Knight your way, Chad. On the attack, I will draw a card, and then I will discard this. Let's get rid of. Okay. You can, Arcane Denial, I guess. And then so drawing 1 card. So you got 3 going your way, and you got 3 going your way, Chad.
3.
Oh, wrong way. 1, 2, 3.
And then second main, I'm not doing anything. Pass turn.
And upkeep and draw. Hey, actually, that's kind of fun. I'll tap one for Soul Ring.
Upkeep trigger.
Yes, I'll tap one for Soul Ring. Tap
Nice.
the Soul Ring to play my relic.
Sure. I don't care.
Yeah, I will activate the relic. Would you like to?
He's got cards as well. I don't care.
It doesn't matter.
I don't care about my land.
Yeah,
That's-
exile that. I'll lose a life and draw a card. I have one floating from the Soul Ring, so I'll activate Withered Wretch to exile that card from your graveyard. I'll lose a life and draw another card. I will.
So you spent. What did you cast? You cast.
I use this to cast.
Oh, God.
this,
Oh, the
and then
actual
I-
floating, the floating,
Yeah, and then I
okay.
use the one floating
Yeah, yeah.
to
The
activate that.
floating was it. That's
And
what
I'll
it
tap
was.
2 to cycle this Angel of Ruin to get a Plains. I'll get a basic Plains and play as my land for the turn. Actually, yeah, I'll tap this Plains for a Dino DNA. I can pay 1, imprint a creature card from my graveyard, activate only as a sorcery, and then I can pay 6 to make a token copy of any creature exiled with Dino DNA, except it's a 6/6 green dinosaur with trample.
Ooh.
And then I will just pass the turn.
All right. I'll untap and go to upkeep.
We'll have a trigger.
I'll draw this Magic the Gathering card, which is another swamp. And given that I had nothing in my hand to begin with, I'm passing.
Untap. Upkeep trigger up to 4. Draw for turn. Let's go command tower. Then 1, 2, 3 to play a Aetheric amplifier. So that one will allow me to pay 4 and double the number of counters on a permanent, or double the numbers of each kind of counter I have.
What time do you hit when you hit midnight?
What's that?
What happens when you hit midnight?
I discard my hand and shuffle my graveyard into the library and draw a fresh 7.
Cool.
I'm going to tap 3 and cast a Cultivator's Caravan. So look at me ramping.
Nice.
And with that, I am going to pass the turn.
Tap. Upkeep.
I'm at 5.
And I will draw. So that's 1 so far.
Yep.
Cool. So I'll play this land, comes untapped. And then I will tap 5 again. I'll play this Obnixilis. It is a planeswalker. When I uptick it to 1, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. I can -3 to destroy target creature, and then I can -8 where target opponent gets an emblem. Whenever a player draws a card, you lose 2 life. So it is at 5. I will uptick it to 6. I'll draw a card. And I'll lose a life.
Does
There
he
we
pump
go.
other zombies or just all zombies?
All
Oh, he
zombies.
gets big.
So, and then let's go to attacks. I'll do it the same way. Tomb your way, Corpse Knight your way, and then a Vigilance Menace, my commander your way this time, Ozzy. And then on the attack, I will draw, so that's up to 3 now. And then I will discard the swamp.
Sure.
So,
Damage?
7 to Ozzy,
Great.
5 to Zach, and then 5 to Chad.
I'm at 28.
26.
Second main, I am not doing anything past the turn.
And keep draw. Ooh. I think the zombie deck would hate if I played that card. Alright, I'm gonna pay 1. And I'll float a colorless. I'll exile this Angel of Ruin from my graveyard. I will lose a life and draw a card. Floating a mana.
But it doesn't ETB is that?
If I make it a copy.
If you make it a copy, it makes an actual token copy.
It makes a token copy, yes.
Oh, got it.
That is
Got
a
it.
6/6
Yeah,
dinosaur. So
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if I played a land 6, I could do that. But that doesn't help us right now because the zombie decks are killing us. Although it would be a
Well.
6/6. Actually, it would be a a flyer, so it'd be a 6/6 flyer.
It wouldn't matter.
I would need to draw a colorless land though. I'll have you exile a card from your graveyard, but at your choice. I'll lose a life and draw a card when that happens. Okay, these are tapped.
Capture Most is very strong.
Yes. So there's 2 there, and there's 2 there, and there's the 3rd there. So 5.
Why don't you keep that on the table so we can see it?
Yes. 5.
It needs to be at 8 or 7.
7.
7.
So
So
2.
it's pretty much there.
He's pretty much there. I think this is a blocker. So I'll use the one floating, a white, and a white. And actually, I'll play this so that this, and then I'll sacrifice it immediately to go get a swamp and play tapped, which allows this to tap for a black mana. Because I control a swamp. Yep. Or, yeah, tap for actual colors of mana. And then use the one floating, so 5 mana. I will. You'd like, I will cast this Liesa, Forgotten Archangel. Flying lifelink. Whenever a non-token creature I control dies, I return to my hand at the beginning next end step. Whenever a creature opponent dies, exile instead. So no death triggers from zombies, or no graveyards.
That's for creatures, though, specifically?
Specifically creatures. They don't, yeah, and death only. So I will, well, it's my turn, use my last mana to exile this land from my graveyard. I will lose a life, and yes, I got that. Draw a card. And then I'm at 7. I will go to my end step and pass.
I will untap, upkeep,
I go to 7.
draw a card. Hey, it's something interesting. I'll play this Soul Ring I recently drew.
Nice.
Is it, though?
It's mana.
Now I'll cast a Speed Demon, and I am no longer stationary. I'm now in motion. Woo! So, with some pep in my step, you're just going to hit me, so I need the menace blockers. So I'll pass.
Your speed is 1, so you do lose life.
Well, I lose the life and draw a card.
Yes.
So untap, upkeep, draw for turn. I go up to 7.
8.
What? Right?
Yes, 8.
Oh,
So 1, 2,
yeah.
3, 4,
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8. Yep.
9, 10.
It's on your
It'll be
upkeep.
12 on your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What always makes it awkward is that it.
Yeah, he's got the way to blow it up, so it's not great.
I mean, I could. I don't think I care about that though.
Only if you care.
Yeah.
Green,
The zombies are killing me. Right
green,
now, that's the
red,
problem.
blue,
Astronos is hard.
and a colorless to cast Saheeli. When Saheeli enters, I'll attempt to equip Lightning Greaves.
Good by me.
Yep, I got nothing.
All great to me.
Okay.
I think you get energy for that?
No.
Oh, we get energy for other stuff.
Casting
Yeah.
artifacts
Got it.
or artificer spells.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and I will cast Roaming Throne,
That's not in the pre-con.
naming Artificer.
uncasting it on energy.
Yep.
It's a bunch of your budget right there.
Yes,
We
it
only get
is.
1 energy? I think you get 3.
Nope,
We
you
only
get 1.
one.
You, have to- you
A3,
spend
okay.
3.
A3. Got it. Got
Yep.
it.
And that's really all I'm going to do.
Okay. Untap, upkeep. Upkeep.
Counter.
Upkeep. There we go.
3.
All right, and I will draw. So that's 1. Well, that's a card. I'll play this island. Then, yeah, let's just become the problem, I guess.
Oh. That's already happened.
All right, 2 blues and then 3 for a total of 5. I'm going to do Kindred Discovery. Naming zombies.
Each zombie that attacks you, draw a card?
Yep,
And whenever a zombie enters, draw a card.
Yep.
Which means they all get bigger.
yep.
Oh no.
I
So
pass, Birdie.
So with that, I'll uptick and I will lose a life and draw a card.
I'll get.
So I'm at a total of 2 now.
You only got 3 zombies total though. So.
And then
So do they get permanent count or just temporary?
it's just
Temporary.
temporary.
Okay,
Yeah.
temporary.
So,
Cool. Still good.
yeah. All right. Let's go to combat.
Who's gonna board wipe?
No, it basically would just board wipe you if you block with both your creatures. So
Maybe, probably.
okay. So let's go. Well, I'll do it the exact same way. So Temet is going to go your way, Ozzy. The Tomb
Fire.
your way, and then the Knight your way. So the first attack trigger, I'll do this one. Well, I draw, and then discard. I will discard this Dreadhorde Invasion. Then with the Kindred Discovery, I'll draw 3 because I have 3 zombies attacking.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3.
So I'll have +6.
So it's all, yep, they're all +6/+6 now.
I can't not block because I believe that's a lot.
That's 10/10
Yep.
command.
So I personally will block with both.
Okay.
That's a
That's
Eight-
an 8/8 flyer.
8/7.
8/7 flyer.
I have a flyer with lifelink. But I think I want to swing this flyer at the Obnix. So I'm gonna take 8
And you?
for the table.
Well, you're next.
I'm blocking both.
Okay.
With
and
both.
I'm not blocking.
That's 9.
So we'll go to damage.
I will.
Yeah.
I will cast Malakar's Rebirth on my commander.
It's gonna still die though, won't it?
Yeah, things don't. They go straight to exile when they die.
Oh, until
Yeah.
when this creature dies, return to
Yeah,
the
if a
battlefield.
creature would an opponent control die, exile it
Do you
instead.
want to exile or you want to cap out?
It's a replacement effect.
No, I cast
Sorry.
it. It's fine.
That's you okay?
Okay.
I cast it. Right. So this gets exiled, and your commander dies because
Yep.
that touch.
And then that is the 7th thing in exile.
Yeah. And then,
Well, I mean, my commander will go to a command zone.
Oh yeah, that will go. But the
Yeah.
that thing notably.
yep, and then you'll actually gain life, Ozzy.
I'll gain 2 life.
Yep.
1, 2.
And technically, does that still go? Does it touch exile? Because
it goes straight to exile because instead of dying, which would be the graveyard.
right. So I'm saying, do you count that? Is it how many things in exile
It's
or
everything
currently?
in exile.
Okay.
So if I die as a player, he loses 3 out of exile.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Just like
Second main, I'm
you
not
could do
going
with
to
them.
do anything. I will pass turn.
untap, upkeep. And
I
then,
lose 2 life for casting that spell.
oh yep, draw.
What's causing you to lose?
The spell.
The spell says also lose life.
Oh.
Lose 2 life.
All right. I'm gonna cast a Sword of Hearth and Home. It's the one that gets me a land and also makes a creature. And I will equip it to my now able to attack commander, who is now a 6/6 with protection from white and green. So act now for your swords a path or forever hold your peace.
I'll pass.
Can we rewind? Because
Sure. Sorry, yeah, I'll cast the sword.
I
Yeah,
thought it was
go
a
for
different.
go for
I
it.
thought it was a different.
Yeah,
sword.
white and green
Yep.
protection. Go for it.
So I'll do an offer you can't refuse.
Oh, to
You'll
counter
get-
it.
Yep, to counter it.
I don't have any counter spells for
So you'll get 2 treasures.
that. Get 2 treasures. I have 2 of those. Okay. Now what? Well, I'll play a Bajuka Bog and exile your graveyard.
Yep.
And I will lose a life and draw 1
So
card.
that's 2 more.
Yeah, he's up to enough, but we'll keep
Yeah.
track.
It only matters if someone dies, basically. Or
Yep.
you get cards out of exile somehow.
And then I'm gonna pay 6 using the treasures.
What's his second or what's his ability besides his?
So this is a Menace Lifelink indestructible.
Uh-huh.
Can't attack or block unless you have 7 more in exile. And
Uh-huh.
then his last one is whenever 1 or more cards are put into exile from the graveyard or from the battlefield during my turn, I lose a life and draw a card.
Okay.
Yep. And so that's what. Yeah, I sack 6. I'm gonna activate Dino DNA and make a copy of Angel of Ruin. So, and it's a dinosaur copy. When that enters ETB, it exiles 2 artifacts or enchantments. So it's definitely going for that.
I don't know.
I can't hit the roaming thing because it's got war 2.
No, I didn't. I mean,
the clock.
the
How many
clock.
cards do you have in enchantment?
2.
Oh, the best thing to throw. Sadly,
The clock gets up to 7 cards.
Yeah, I get 7 cards. I'll hit the clock. It's the scariest thing. I knew 7. And those are exiled, so I lose a life again and draw a card. And I played a land for turn, so I will go to combat. I will swing 8 at Obnixilis, just to get him out of here. And then these both have lifelinks, so I gain 8, so... Oof.
It's very important.
Yeah, you're gaining some life. I will go to draw my Dinosaur Angel artifact creature, and I'll pass the turn. There we go.
I'll play this land I drew. Sure, why not? What do I care? Speed! That good? No.
Was a flavor fail that doesn't have haste. I feel like they
It probably should have haste. I don't disagree with you. I got a mind step. Lose a life. Draw a card. They go.
untap. Draw for turn.
A pterodactyl?
That's true. A pterodactyl is probably an angel dinosaur.
I've drawn 4 lands this game.
Same. So I'll play a Helios 1. I will then tap
Doesn't look like
blue
anything.
and 2 colorless to play Psi Master Thopterus. Psi enters, I make a energy, and I don't have anything to do, so I will pass turn.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I was really depending on that card draw because I basically had a shit hand. So
Oh.
Well-
All I have drawn is land.
yeah, you've got to draw engine in the command zone.
It's true.
That kind of helps. This does not.
That's true.
Actually, I think everyone has a card draw engine in the command zone except for this deck.
Well, especially
Yes,
that.
especially Cash Mouse. That's all he does is a card draw. In fact, I think I had the
Let's do
discard at the end of my turn.
Binding Mummy.
which would have
Ooh, what
Whenever
is
another
Well, I've had to
zombie you
discard it
control
right now.
enters, you may tap target artifact or creature.
Okay.
Everyone will lose 1 in life.
19.
He technically
And
He does draw cards, but he doesn't net cards. You have to draw and discard them.
then
Yeah, that's true.
It's rummage.
will
Is rummage.
It's card selection.
Lord of the
I
Accused.
think this was
Other zombies you control get +1/+1.
Nice.
And then colors and a swamp tap it. All zombies gain menace until end of turn. And then everyone will lose 1. And then I will tap. I'll tap your speed demon.
Why?
I don't know.
You do have the highest life.
Oh, sure. I mean,
okay, this is also a 6/6 flying trample.
I was, and he has.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Does that change your mind at all?
Yeah, it does.
And I'm also I have
And
two
he's also
life,
getting life.
I have 2 life linkers.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Okay.
And I exiled your thing. Like I understand if I need to get hit.
Okay. Then
You're just getting 6 life back
And
next
this
turn.
is this is tough. 8 life if I hit
8
with
life
both.
next turn.
The Dino DNA doesn't get used once you use it. You can keep.
So this. Oh no, it isn't untapped. So the tapping part and paying 1 is exiling a creature only at sorcerer speed, and then you
Okay.
pay 6 and don't have to tap it to then make a copy of it. So this actually, I never actually activated it, so it's
Gotcha.
untapped.
But
But
you
it,
can keep making copies.
yeah, as long as it was a dockside loop back in the day.
Yeah.
But
I will play this thought vessel, and then
But instead, it's that loop, which is scary.
yeah, it's keep making 6/6 angel flying.
That destroys 2. That exiles 2.
Yeah,
Artifacts
or
and
artifacts and
enchantments
enchantments, yep.
every turn.
Yes. And then if anything other creature hits the graveyard, it can be actually this kind of nombos that.
Yeah,
But
it stops that from happening.
I will then pass turn.
no attacks.
No, it's not.
Wow.
Okay.
It mathematically does not make sense.
And then these still untap. They just get tapped once, right? They're not frozen.
Yep.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep.
They're not stun countered.
Stun counter. Draw.
Because I can only hit you for 6, so
Yeah.
you just gain the 6 back. So even though I guess I would prevent you from getting 6, but
Well, I'll cast a currency
what you
converter.
That's pretty good.
Floating 1. I'll cycle this Ash Barrens. There's a trigger. It will get exiled. I will lose a life and draw a card. Then I will finish Ash Barrens and search for planes. Keep going. All
No,
right.
you didn't have to attack me. Your commander would still be on the table.
And you just have an Obnixilis in your graveyard, right?
yep.
So I'll exile that with Relic. losing me a life and drawing me a card.
You should be gaining speed every time they lose.
Nope, speed
No.
is only
I
during
only
your
gain speed on
turn.
my
if a
turn.
life opponent is
Yeah.
If
lost.
life is left,
Speed is a
opponent
very
on my
slow
turn.
Yeah.
Oh,
Speed is a
really?
very
Yeah.
slow mechanic. Yes,
Okay.
shockingly.
Oh, I thought for sure that
Nope.
was.
No.
Gear shifting is slow.
Yeah. They bounce it around.
You can only get it in four.
You
it takes
get
4 turns.
transmission problems.
Gotcha.
trying
It,
to
it
get
takes
to
4 turns to get
Need
to
for
max speed.
speed.
3, because you can play it and then
Okay,
deal
fine.
damage. But it's that's in the best case.
It takes 3 rounds at best.
I use the other command card to
Makes sense.
cast Scrabbling Claw. I can tap it to remove a card. Target player removes a card from their graveyard. Ozzy, you get to choose a card and remove from your graveyard.
Sure. I mean, at this point, for card draw and life loss, makes sense.
For card draw.
Yeah.
I will tap 1, 2, and I'll play Wall of Omens, ETB draw card. I am just spinning wheel. Okay, I will go to combat. I will swing Hetromos that way. And Liesa, you're at the highest life by far. So we'll do that, and then we'll swing a 6/6 at fly.
Is a 5/5.
5/5 versus 6/6. I think I win that, or I just use that as a blocker for the 5/5 because life is. All right, I'm gonna just do those 2 at you for 4 again. This Menace lifelink, indestructible on the ground, flying in the air.
So 8 total.
8 turtle.
And then how much, Commander?
It's 4 commander. And then I gain 8. They both have lifelink. I will cast. Yes. I'll cast Far Traveler.
Oh, nice. One of the cards I don't own.
Yes. Commander creatures I own have the text at the beginning of your end step. Exile up to 1 target tapped creature I control, then return to the battlefield under its owner's control. It has to be, again, tapped. So I will. There's nothing in graveyard. Alright, well, I will go to my end step. I will trigger this. I'll blink Liesa, which will lose
Draw a
me a
card,
life and draw me a card. And then I have more than 7 cards in hand. I get to do the thing where I currency converter a bunch. So I'll discard this plains in my cleanup phase.
Is it how many cards you're discarding?
That's true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'll discard another card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Just 2 cards.
Discard 2 cards at once. So there's 2 separate triggers for currency.
It's only one. Oh,
because this triggers separately for each card.
Yeah. Makes
So
sense.
I'll lose a life and exile this and draw a card, and then lose a life, exile this and draw a card, which then repeats the loop of having to exile more cards from my hand to keep a. So we'll do that, and I think we're just gonna exile this one because I kind of want to keep the Lion Sash in the graveyard. Draw, and then we'll discard this, and draw, and then finally we'll end it with discarding Armored Guide and just keeping it in my graveyard. That's the turn.
Right. So at this point, you probably will win next turn.
I'm in a good spot. I'm in a good spot.
You have 21 life.
Yes, and a 6/6 flying trampler and a 5/4 flying lifelinker and a 2/2 zombie.
No, but you don't have the most life. That's what I'm looking at.
That is true.
Do you have a flying blocker over there? Do you have a flying blocker?
No.
No. I will play this Black Gate tapped. Then I will attack you with Speed Demon.
Sure.
5. I'll bring my speed up to 2. I'll play this.
You didn't make a shifting noise or shifting.
Yeah. I'll play the Blood Gift Demon. And then I'll play nothing else and just say go.
Well, end step lose 2, draw 2, right?
And then end step lose 2, draw 2. Thinks that it's at the end step. Oh, this is a sorcery, so I need to play this card if I want to play it before.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Is there anything we need to get rid of over here?
Probably the currency converter. That's my
Currency
feeling.
converter is gone with feed the swarm.
Oh, that only hits enchantments and creatures though.
That doesn't help. So any enchantment or creature it needs to get rid of.
It's
Is that the thing we need to get rid of?
Dino. No, that's artifact.
It's
Yeah.
blinking.
I guess Lisa is what we need
Leas
to get rid
is yeah, I guess it's a lifelinking.
of. How much life am I losing for that?
5.
5. Wow. You're welcome, people. Pass.
Land for turn. I will.
And it's a flyer.
Yeah, and it was a flying blocker. That
I could have destroyed that one because
Yeah,
it's cheaper.
it's
it doesn't
cheaper.
cost many life.
Oh, it does. Because it's a copy of this, so it keeps its CMC.
Oh, it
it's
does.
not just a token.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's token, but it's a copy
2,
of it.
3,
It's a token copy.
4. Tap double the number of counters I have here and pass the turn because this deck isn't doing anything at all.
You could make copies of size.
I feel like
and
we're in
have them die
similar
immediately.
bad. We're in a similar bad situation. No,
I'm gonna keep referring to the fact that you
I'm
have a
drawing
card draw
cards.
engine in your. So
Okay.
I am stuck right here with what I have and my one card
Who
per
is
turn.
the alternate commander for that deck? I forgot.
Yeah, it's I think it'd be probably better. It's not Saheeli. It's the other.
It's
Is it the pirate?
Not.
no.
Oh yeah.
I can
yeah.
picture that she's in a like working on an
Yeah,
engine.
yeah.
I can picture the picture, but I
I
can't.
think I see. She's also like the Thopter girl from.
Is it
What's an N? I want to say N-A.
it's Pia Nalar? Is that
Nalar. I think it's just.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Nalar. Yeah. And then she makes energy whenever you hit
Chandra's
someone.
mom?
Yeah. Yeah. She makes
It's
energy.
like when it's
whenever.
that sorcery, right?
No.
No,
anytime.
sorcery's instant.
The question is, does it have card draw? Because that's what this.
No, but it does make up energy whenever you hit someone.
I'm
With,
just gonna play Sigma.
I think it also makes Thopters for somehow somewhere.
And then I'll tap for 7.
Sure.
And I will play.
The big board.
Everyone will lose a life.
Nice.
And then I will tap the,
The
big,
big board.
Yep.
Did you also draw a card for? Oh no. Okay.
No, that's on attack.
On
Draw
attack.
card. Yep.
You draw a lot of cards when you attack, right?
Nope.
Nope. Just one.
Can
Draw.
Oh, Kinder Discovery's gone.
Yep.
That's what the Dino got rid
Oh,
of. Was
got
the,
it,
it was
got
that, and then the
Yeah,
the thing.
makes sense. How many blockers do you have now? 2.
Just the 2.
And how big is the blank thing?
0422.
Oh, okay.
Just stay back again, because
I think if you stay back, we just are gonna get smashed, right?
I know, but it's not. What's the point of smashing if I can't kill him? It's mathematically not there.
Well, because he keeps gaining life, and so if you
Right.
take
That
him,
is true.
if you take him down,
but then I get the crackback. But okay, fair enough.
you have the life to do it.
Okay, so let's go to attacks.
Yes.
Here, and here, all going your way.
Draw and
On the attack trigger, I will draw, and then I'm going to discard this. I guess it's Fleshbag Marauder. No. Oh my! Let's get rid of this Colossus since I don't have any zombies.
The biggest.
So these, okay, so
They're all equal.
nope, because this is buffing up the other 3.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So these are 4/4s on the ground. This is a 4/3 in the air, and then this is a 3/4.
I'm gonna path to exile the buffer boy.
Okay.
So they're a little bit smaller.
Power or land?
Land. It's land.
Okay.
And then they all get buffed from that by
Yep.
1, so it's 9.
Yeah.
And then I can block one of the 3/3s on the. I think
Try
I'll,
to keep it on the board because no one's gonna be able to see
yeah,
it.
I'll block. They're all 3/3s basically, or that's a 3/2, but it's flying. So I'll block one of the 3/3s with an 04, and then take 6.
Yeah. Second main after I'm done shuffling here.
No, land I think comes into play untapped.
No, it does not.
It's tapped.
Oh, it's tapped. Oh,
It's
boring.
white.
Boring.
Yeah.
I'll play an island for turn, and go ahead.
I will untap creatures, draw for the turn.
Good game, guys.
Oh, I guess end step I would have activated currency converter to put this land in my graveyard and make a treasure,
Sure.
because that's what currency converter can do. It's a treasure. And then it'd be untapped for my turn. Alright,
I mean, technically the scrab on the other thing.
oh yeah, these are
I
also
know. I
untapped.
did not. I've never realized that the infinite tokens have a flip.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
the creature
One for
side,
creature side and one not creature side.
Yeah.
creature side, yep.
Yeah, no, they're
That's
super helpful.
pretty awesome.
Yeah.
How do I do this? Well, I'm gonna start by
I'm gonna draw you a card, by the way,
exile a card of your choice from your
if I'm
graveyard.
still alive.
I'll lose life and draw a card when that happens. And then any other card? I'll have you, Ozzy, exile a card from your graveyard of your choice. And I'll lose life
Okay.
and draw a card. Yeah.
I'm surprised you need card draw at this point.
I was looking for something that would do something, but I think I have to do this other thing. I'm gonna float a colorless, and I'm gonna activate Dino DNA and exile this Karmic Guide from my graveyard under the Dino DNA, and I'll lose a life and draw a card.
It's not gonna be either.
Yeah, I can choose and make it
Nice.
any copy of whatever's on it. So use the one floating 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll make it a copy of Karmic Guide. Oop. I'll draw that later. And then,
Can I see Karmic Guide?
yes,
I just want to see if you have to pay for Karmic Guide next turn.
I will.
Echo. Yeah, you will.
Yeah,
It came on your control since the beginning of your last upkeep.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't care
Okay.
about getting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will have to pay. But it's also a pro black flyer, and then which will get me back Liesa on ETB.
That guy lifelink?
No, he just
Okay,
flying,
good.
flying travel.
I was like, is that guy's lifelink? That's awful. As long as you're not gaining life, that's good. So what's that lifelink that you can attack with right now?
Just my commander right now.
Okay, cool.
I will just put a land back and make a second treasure. And then 1 mana short top. Okay. Go to combat. Swing with Ketchermos that way. Menace, lifelink, yada yada. Indestructible. So just the 4/4 there. So I will gain 4. And then
So you have 8 commander from that?
Yep.
Okay.
And then after this, I'll pay 1 and sack a treasure. I will cast Charming Prince and have him gain me 3 life when he enters. Right?
That's one of the choices.
Yeah, I think that's the right choice to do. I will go to my end step. I will blink Ketchermos with the Far Traveler ability, which will lose me a life and draw me a card. And then I will go to discard, and I'm just gonna discard these to actual graveyard.
And no drawing.
1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I still
One more.
discard one more. That will be this dam. Then I will pass.
You have 1 treasure?
I have 1 treasure.
Untap. Upkeep, you can draw a card and lose a life. I will gain speed.
11.
Gotta do something for you here. Look, it's a land. Okay. Play this Shire. I'll play this Mind Stone. I'll sack this Mind Stone. Draw a card.
Praying dinosaur.
I did think him blowing up the midnight clock was a bit too much at that point. You were not the problem, and they should have had you. Like,
That was still the right move.
It was the best thing. It was the
That was
best
the best-
other
that was the
thing.
best-
but
that
at that point, I was so far ahead. You
Well-
needed him to like maybe get you guys an answer
It's a 6/6. That's right.
I don't
because
think
it
he
was
worried.
it a May
I was
ability or
not
you
a-
had to choose to.
Well, I was not. You were the problem, I think, for me because you were hitting me for life, and I set lowest life, and so to me, anyone who can threaten my life total was scary, and that wasn't threatening my life total, but it was like
I'll
7
put this hooded
cards.
blight thing on the table,
That's life total.
and I will sack this and put a tap basic land into play just to get out of my deck. Whenever a creature you control with Death Touch attacks, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain a life. Whenever a creature you control with Death Touch damages a Planeswalker, destroy that Planeswalker.
Planeswalker Death Touch.
Yep, it is that. And then I'm just going to pass, lose 3 life, draw 3 cards. 2, 3. Someday. I'm done.
Untap and drop turn
I'll discard this.
a land. And I don't have any lands in my hand, so I'll enter tapped and let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll play a Aether Flux Conduit, which doesn't do anything.
It's the pay 50 energy, do 50 damage? Or
Yep.
no, it's cast a bunch of spells off the top.
So
right?
we will gain. Actually, I guess we gain 2 because of the roaming throne. So I don't think I did that right previously, but I'm at 8. Still nothing worth copying. Still nothing to do. Still no card draw. Pass the turn.
You don't want to copy the roaming throne, so then you have 2 roaming thrones.
That's
too?
It only still in the turn.
Oh, that's one
Oh, that is dumb.
and it's got to be a not
Okay.
creature. It's got to be a not creature artifact too, right?
Yep.
Okay.
No, it's any permanent.
non-land permanent.
Oh, okay.
Right?
But it's again the deck. You can see I have 1 card. The deck is no card draw that I have any
I'm giving you a
value.
card draw. Okay.
It's
I hear you.
it's funny if you copy a battle and then have that battle attack the battle.
Oh,
So because it's really just anything. So battles, planeswalkers.
sure.
What is the other attack ability on this? Or you just get energy whenever you cast an artifact spell.
Equal
You
to
get
its
mana value.
yeah.
Yes.
Which is nice. I mean, it's probably one of the best means of generating energy, but
Mhm.
it still is. I mean, getting to 50 to basically draw 7 for a 1 turn omnipotence. Omnipotence
The casting number of
Yeah.
spells. Yeah.
without paying
mean-
your cost.
I mean, there are a lot of ways to just get a lot of energy. I know.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I mean, so I can double. So I mean,
Yeah.
if this had like again though, that's this a commander like this, especially in comparison to the other deck that they put out. This
Yeah.
deck is very slow.
it only has one outlet for the energy, and it's that ability, really.
Yeah.
Whereas like Madison Lee had like 3 abilities that you could do. One was draw a card, pay 3 energy, tap it, draw a card.
Yeah.
Pay 5 energy, tap it, return an artifact from the graveyard to the battlefield.
Yeah, because at least that I could have been doing every turn is like drawing a card.
Yeah. Like I think that's, and she has the exact same text of whenever she says artificer or artifact, but Madison Lee just says artifact. But like you're mostly making artifacts anyways.
I'm going to give you this battle, Chad.
Nice.
Speaking of battles,
So when enters the battlefield, target creature an opponent controls gets -13/-13.
that gets around indestructible.
Yep.
I'm gonna respond. You're targeting my commander,
Yep.
I assume. Okay,
Yep.
I will respond. I'm gonna
Blink it.
sacrifice this Wall of Omens to cast Flare of Fortitude as an additional cost, or as an alternate cost. Until end of turn, my life pool can't change. Permanent control gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn.
I have response.
Nice.
I will chaos warp it.
Oh yeah, my commander is warped. I'll have it go back to the command zone. I'll shuffle my library.
So everything else will still...
We'll get this
yep.
text, and also it does say my life pool can't change until the end of this turn.
Yep.
So
Can't gain life either.
can't gain life. Can't
Well,
lose life.
wait. You targeted it, right? How's that? What all you cast? It didn't target anything.
No, it doesn't target.
Got
It's
it.
just
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
an
yeah.
additional cost.
Yeah, yeah.
Sacrifice. Yeah. I guess cut for the chaos warp.
Oh, you should have cut that, Chad.
No, it's all
Zero,
good.
though.
All right.
It's all good.
Land comes into play,
Okay.
and then the
Yep.
player resolves. My things have hexproof and indestructible.
What happens when that flips?
That's what it's just looking at.
It's an enchantment, so you want to read it, Chad?
Yep. It creates 2 black zombie creature tokens, black, and 2 exile target card from a graveyard. If it was a creature card, create another zombie. So, I mean, probably normally that's good, but considering all of us have everything in exile almost, it's probably.
Well, exiling his creatures might be useful
I think.
Yeah, my graveyard actually has stuff.
Okay.
because
And
he
Dino
can put Dino DNA.
Dino DNA
Sure.
can imprint all the
Yeah.
things.
How much battle damage does it? Only takes 5.
5.
I'm assuming you'll just let him hit it if he's exiled something out of his graveyard.
That's kind
Yeah.
of hilarious.
The only creature I currently have in my graveyard. Oh, I have 2. Sorry, I have 3 now because Wall of Omens. Palace Jailer, Wall of Omens, and Lion Sash. Just the
The Wall of Omens probably matters the most.
Palace Jailer.
Oh, Panish, so what's that?
Because I can keep blinking and keep exiling things, but because I never lose the monarchy, they stay exiled until I lose the monarchy. So when I get hit, I lose monarchy, everything pops back out, but it's a way to keep removing things with a blink.
So Palace Chiller would remove stuff from the table?
Yes.
Okay.
It would be removal, I'd gain monarchy. Although there was a lot of fires. And
We're
I
going
guess
to play Unstoppable Plan. At the beginning of your end step, untap all non-land permanents you control.
Nice.
nice.
So,
You're at 1 for card draw, right?
Yep, 1 for card draw so far.
I assume he's not protecting the battle, but you can ask him.
No, but I don't.
You can exile that one creature that matters.
Yeah.
Palace Jelly. It's also instant speed. You can just activate to exile, right? It's like 3 mana.
When you target it, you can exile it.
Yeah.
But you don't have the mana to exile with the Dino DNA right now.
It is only 1 mana, but I can only activate Dino DNA as a sorcery. So
exile. So you can't exile it in response.
yes, no, I can't do that.
Right. That's my point.
No,
Yep.
but he can exile the card in response to targeting it.
Yeah, he can also do it in map because I can only activate this as a sorcery. So he can do it at any time. I can't activate this.
I'm confused. I thought he only gets it when that flips.
No. You get 2 free zombies when it flips.
And then also
black
the
and
ability
2
to exile. It's an enchantment that you can pay 3 and exile thing, and then the thing if it's a creature, you can make another zombie.
I'm gonna go to combat.
Yep.
I declared no attacks.
Okay.
Sure.
And then second main, I'm not gonna do.
If you want to
anything.
swing the 5 at this,
No, it's not gonna kill it right away. So I just feel like it's a well.
You can kill it right
why-
now.
definitely
and then
can
you
do it.
untap.
No, it would literally be only a 4. So
you
I guess
swing
you're
more.
right.
Attack with 2
Swing more.
creatures. Attack it with 2 creatures.
Yeah, because everything will untap.
Everything's gonna tap anyway.
That's true.
He'll
Okay.
he'll let it hit.
So let's then. I'll just do I'll do my commander and then the bird add it,
And you still
and
gotta
then on the attack trigger, then I'll draw this. I will discard it.
And the Linsa or whatever, that doesn't affect non-creature, right?
Yeah, it's only whenever
From battlefield.
Yeah, whenever a creature dies.
Because I'm just wondering, does a battlefield die?
No.
No. It's also not a creature. It has to be if a creature, an opponent controls
Gotcha.
dies. Yep.
So then,
So you got 2 zomboys.
Oh, also, yeah, wait. Sorry, Wall of Omens will come back to me at the end of my turn because of Liesa.
Okay.
God, that's an ability. So if that would be something to exile, if you want.
And then you'll have 2 zombie enter triggers.
yep.
Yeah.
So everyone will lose 2 life.
Are they zombies with decay or regular
Oh,
zombies?
regular zombies. Do I have regular zombies with
I was going to say,
I was gonna say, I hope the zombie deck has regular zombies.
regular zombie right there?
Yeah.
Cool. They come in tapped. So everyone will lose 2 life.
I already lost my life.
Okay.
I'm at 9.
And then let's tap the 2 biggest things, I guess,
Sure, yeah,
technically.
They
Yep.
get tapped.
And then.
You have hexproof.
Oh,
Oh,
they
that's
give it
right.
a
That's
kill.
right. So.
I mean, but just
I
don't tap anything.
just don't tap anything. I mean, because the more things you tap,
Whenever you may. Okay.
Yeah, I
so
was gonna
that's
say, if you
fine.
tap anything over there-
Yep. So.
then I just swing over there
Yep.
more.
Second main, I am not doing anything. So we'll go end step, and then my end step, I will untap the zombies, this, and my artifacts.
And how do you exile cards out of his graveyard?
So I just gotta pay a black and 2.
Because of the
Yep.
card.
Okay, so
Yep.
in your end step, there's also a trigger for me to get back Wall of Omens back to the battle, back to my hand. If you want to exile this before it hits, otherwise.
Am I allowed to do that because it's still hexproof?
Well, no, you can still do that. I'm just wondering.
The hex
Triggers.
Hexproof
they
are
both,
things in play.
they both
Right?
trigger the end step. It's not. So mine would go. Yours would go off first, then mine would go on top of it. So you wouldn't untap by the time I get this back, right?
Yeah. So.
So I would get this back first.
Player, yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
fine.
and then
Yeah,
and then that
okay,
untaps. So I get a Wall of Omens in my
Yeah.
hand.
That's fine.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Then those untap, and then it's my turn.
Yeah.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Upkeep. This gets sacrificed because I'm not paying, and I get to draw for turn.
I got all the speed and nothing to do with it.
So fast. Alright, I'll activate Currency Converter. I'll put this land back in my graveyard to make another treasure. And then I'll tap 1, 2, 3, 4 for Whip of Erebos.
Nice.
Creatures I control have lifelink. I can pay 4, tap it, to return target creature card from the graveyard to the battlefield. It gains haste, exile at the beginning of next end step. If it would leave the battlefield, exile instead of putting it anywhere else. Activate only as a sorcery. I will activate Relic. Oh, I don't have my commander out. Let me get my commander out.
7, right?
No, just 5.
Just
Five,
five.
five,
Only,
five.
yeah.
Okay.
And this is.
He's one of those 3 CMC 4/4s with lifelink, indestructible.
He can only attack a block, and he's got the 7
He's
thing.
ridiculously good.
Yeah, he's pretty crazy.
At this point, though, aren't all commanders just ridiculous?
No.
No.
We're learning about that.
No, Sahili is not ridiculously crazy. I am sure there's builds of this that are super low to the ground and have a bunch of reusable effects, but no, as a upgraded
You're
precon.
making it sound like not exciting to win this deck here,
They
Chad.
should still try to win it because you can improve it. But I'm telling you, it is not a well-designed commander if you're competing against this.
Ketchumos says draw a card whenever you do X, which is hard to compete with. I will recast Ketchumos for the 5 mana. And then I think I will activate Relic and have you exile a card from your graveyard. And I will lose a life and draw a card.
14 is not low enough.
Not when everything I control currently has lifelink.
I know.
And I will go to combat, I think, Liesa.
Keep them off the top board.
Yeah. Liesa over there, and I think you only have your commanders. Oh, they both have flying.
I have 2 things are fine. More importantly, what's your life at?
Yeah, exactly. But these all have lifelink, so like I was saying 10 in the air.
Even the token has lifelink?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
there's
whip
the whip.
gives lifelink.
Oh,
the whip gives
yeah,
everything
yeah,
lifelink.
yeah.
So now everything has just
Okay.
lifelink.
Yeah.
Even though these two already have it. Just swing. I'll swing 10 in the air over there. This one is a 6/6 flying trample, and this is just a 4/5, just flying lifelink.
I'll just take it.
Yeah, so that's 10. And then I gained.
Good gosh.
I will play Shadowy Backstreet and Surveil. Put that map in. It's a Touch the Spirit Realm. I will. Just to do that.
You have 2 treasure?
Yeah,
Go
2 treasures. I'm gonna sack the 2 treasures. I'm gonna cast the spell Warstone.
Okay.
And then I will go to my end step. Trigger Far Traveler. Blink Liesa. I'll lose life and draw a card. 7. I have exactly 7, so I don't need to move to discard. And
You're done?
yeah, go ahead.
Right. Go ahead and draw a card, lose life.
I'm at 8.
My speed will be 4. Max speed. Woo! What is the good is doing me? Absolutely nothing.
Zoom in.
I'm zipping
Just
along.
blew out your engine.
And you know what I drew? A land.
What's your...
That is the 8th land I've drawn this game.
So the first hand would have been great if you knew you were just going to draw 8 more lands.
That's not incorrect. All right, so what's the most damage I can do to you? That would not be very much. I will play the Sword of Forge of Frontier.
Oh.
He's forging in his frontier.
I'll put it on my commander.
Which colors is that one again?
Red
Green
blue.
and red.
Yeah,
Green and red,
yeah.
not black or
And then
black or white.
you have the most life. I'll make it so you can't block it. The Speed
The
Demon.
battle, yeah.
Yep. Speed Demon will come hit you for 7.
I have no blocks.
Unblockable, sure. Not that you care.
It takes 7. That's 7 speed damage.
Yeah. Woo! Let's see.
You gotta exile top 2.
Exile top 2 cards, and you may play those cards this turn. You may play additional land this turn. That all does? Yeah.
Yes,
All right.
does.
Look at that.
It's 2 lands.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm drawing lands.
I need to play those.
I'll play this Dark Steel Citadel. This will be exiled. Because I'm never playing that. And then I'll play this Gas Guzzler. I have max speed.
So just pay a black, sack
Pay a
another
black, sack-
creature,
yeah.
draw a card.
Yeah.
I have a question for you when they're done explaining the card.
Okay.
So with the alternative sleeves you can you do like from like movies, like pictures of movies?
With alter sleeves, we avoid doing anything that has.
So doing the scene from Zoolander when they're just spraying the gas everywhere would not work.
for the gas
guzzler?
guzzler.
what someone could do is they could do an artistic interpretation of that scene,
Okay.
which I think would be perfectly fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
It just has to be original art, not someone else's IP.
Gotcha.
that makes sense.
I will tap a land and play Blood Soaked Champion. Who cannot block, but he can be returned. If I attack with a creature this turn. Which I did, but I don't have enough mana to do both things.
Yes. Plus, also when things die, they just get exiled.
Oh, good God. There's that.
Yeah.
All right, I think
See, all my ideas.
I'm
I
just
can't
going to
do.
let it go.
You gotta have original ideas. They can't.
That's an original idea, all right? That was an hilarious original idea, okay?
Using someone else's IP.
3, 4.
Not exactly an original
It's not
idea.
exactly.
Pass turn.
It is.
That's like the opposite of
It's,
that.
it's a creative use of someone else's original work, but yeah,
Not the same.
not quite the same. Draw for turn.
Hopefully that extra draw helped you a little bit.
I mean, you put a land in my hand that I would have drawn, so that's better than nothing. Let's go green. The first card I can actually do, and it doesn't at all play with my commander. Elder Gargoth.
Was that in the precon?
Create.
It is in the precon.
Yeah.
Don't know why.
It's not an artifact.
Nope.
It's
Or
in
an
the
artificer.
precon.
Well, because they realize that you're not getting to draw cards in this, and this is at
guess-
least. Oh, and I don't even get to do it now. It's only when I attacks or blocks. Okay.
But you get to make a copy of it with your commander now, right?
Nope,
You do have a lightning greaves.
Like,
Oh, I guess
you
you-
get Lightning Greaves.
Well, also, you're right. I could make a copy of it.
Whenever.
Which can attack.
Wait. Does it have to target the creature that it's? Because Lightning Greaves would give it Shroud, so does it have to target?
Well, I
the
could
copy?
target it
Target
first.
first, then move. Lightning
No,
Greaves.
because it's at the
it
beginning of
loses
combat.
haste.
Yeah.
Oh, is it the?
It's an attack trigger.
Yeah.
Wait, let me read her again.
At the beginning of combat, beginning of your combat, if you do create a copy of target permanent except it's 5/5 artifact creature and additional other types, and it gains haste.
So you can make a
can't-
copy of Elder
You make a
Gargoth,
copy of it, and that
then
can
it has-
attack.
that has
the
haste.
copy can attack.
and it has haste.
Right. And then you block with a 6/6 with.
Well, you don't care about that. You just care about getting more cards.
Yeah,
Right.
it does say draw a card. when it
Right, but
attacks.
it's I'm more thinking having like if I'm attacking into you, what are you?
I have a 4/5 and I have a 4/4 indestructible lifelinker.
Yeah, so at least you're gaining 4 alive.
Yeah, that would.
Is there anything that that 5/5 can bounce off of on
He
your
does
side?
have trample, so it would. I would.
You have anything
gain-
bigger than 5/5? No.
It would have trample, so it would trample over my commander. So,
Yeah, but you just block with bigger other big stuff.
I mean, everything would die to it.
Oh.
Yeah,
Um.
so I'd probably only block with my commander.
Well, I guess we at least try to do the thing once,
Or you
right?
gain 3 life. You kind of do need the 3 life.
Well, you could just gain the 3 life.
I really don't because
Oh, you want cards?
like there's nothing. Well, no, because like what's the thing I'm gonna do? I'm gonna gain 3 life, which is any of you can just come
Chad's
over.
very salty, but
I'm
this deck
very
is
salty.
a lot of fun, guys. All right? Please sign up for the drawing on this deck.
We promise.
I promise it is so much more fun than I'm making it out to be.
Sai says sack 2 artifacts, draw a card, right?
Right.
When you make the token copy, it's an artifact, right?
Yeah.
You also got to do this twice
so
because you have Roaming
triggers
Throne.
it twice.
Yeah, you'll get 2 of these guys when you spend the energy.
All right.
Okay.
All right, guys, I'm back on board. All right.
So we
weakened
will
the
give you
path.
this precon, but then you will need to put the roaming throne in it, and then you'll have a good time.
At least I'm having such a good time. All right, so let's see. But the funny thing is, you don't get additional energy
You have to still
triggers from
pay the same, and you have to pay 3 and then 3 because there's 2 triggers, right?
at the beginning of combat on your turn. You may pay 3. When you do,
Yeah.
that-
triggers.
Yeah, there's 2 of those on the stack because it's at the beginning, so that's the trigger of at the beginning of your
it's
combat.
it says it's a trigger. Oh, so the triggered
Yeah, it's
ability.
triggered ability.
So I have to pay 3 twice.
Yeah, because those 2.
Which, right now, it seems fine.
No, it's
yeah,
fine.
And
It's,
you get
I'm just
2 are Elder Gargoths with haste and 5.
And then I have blue and a colorless to draw a card off of them before they
Wait,
phase out.
and you ship both of them that way.
Right, of course.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll
And you
do
get
that.
to-
So, okay, so we moved to combat. I have a trigger. I'm going to pay 3 twice to create 2 copies of Elder Gargoroth.
Except they're
both 5/5s.
Except they're both 5/5s.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm going to send both of them at you with,
sense.
they both have Vigilance, Reach, Trample, and I have 2 triggers. The triggers, I will
do one of
draw a card.
Gain
I
3
don't care.
or
no
what
life,
card.
2
okay.
cards.
Yeah, no, I'm going to see if we can actually get somewhere in the game.
Okay, I will go to blocks.
Yep.
I will block. Block 1, definitely with this guy.
Yep.
That makes the most sense.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, I could just like throw all of them under it, and then I would gain all of this life because they all have lifelink. I have a feeling you could play a couple zombies, and so I'm gonna block all of that. So I'll block 1 like that, and then 2 of them will block like that. Technically, you get to choose.
So in response to the blocks, I sacrifice them.
Oh, okay.
You
So
get no life.
I gain no life,
Oh.
but none dodge.
Oh.
And
And you draw a card.
then
You
I
can just stack
draw.
them at any point.
Psi.
Oh,
Sack
cool.
2 artifacts.
And what do you get for that? Just card?
Card.
Yeah. And then
Normally Psi makes a buttload of artifact tokens, but you have to cast artifacts for that.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Because then you get two Thopters per because of.
But you get 0 life, which
I
is
gain 0
actually,
life.
which is actually a big deal.
Which is a big deal.
Um.
Because I'm assuming there's zombies afoot over there, and zombies tap things.
Let's see. I've got 1, 2, 3 blue, red, and a colorless Whirler Virtuoso.
Nice.
When it enters, it creates 3, so that gets doubled.
Yep.
Yeah.
That
First
gets doubled.
Yeah, on cast you get 2, because
So I get 2 from Sahili.
Yep.
ETB
Then
you
3
get
twice
6, you're up to 10.
Nice.
from that, and then I can create.
See, Chad, you got a synergy going with this
Whoa!
deck
Okay.
now. You were allowed
Again.
to 1 energy, and now you're up to 10 volts.
I take it all back. This deck is almost as good as a normal precon.
Wow.
Pass the turn. I'm not salty at all. Shut up.
I'm even helping you.
Just
Helping you draw
call,
cards.
just call me
I
Gatorade
like
because
how,
I'm full of
I like how
electrolytes.
you were so upset at first when you played the Elder Gargoyle. He's like, oh, we can't attack with it. And I was like, wait a minute, that's not how Sealy works. And then we're like, okay. And then we're like, wait, we have roaming throw on the battlefield. And then it just got better and better as we talked about it. And we're like, wait a minute, this is enough.
I'm loving this deck now. Guys,
Okay.
enter the drawing. You could win it. You could also be the saltiest player at the table, losing. And then maybe because everyone takes pity on you, be able to come in third.
Oh,
Oh,
Wow.
What has happened? Okay, let's do this Thought Vessel, this Signet, and then this Signet for a total of 3. I'll play this Fleshbag Marauder.
everyone's sacrificing.
Nice.
Yeah, when this creature enters, each player sacrifices. So I
we
will
also each lose
do.
1, so-
Yeah, so you all lose 1,
I'll do that right now. Pew, pew.
and then
I think
will,
I'll pay 3 to make a
1-1 to sack it.
1/1.
Okay.
And then because it's an activated, not triggered ability, I don't have
I'll sack and exile this guy who can't block.
And then I'll tap your.
Liaison?
Yep.
Alright, she will be tapped, and I'm going to sacrifice this dino.
Okay. And then I'll sacrifice Fleshbag itself.
Flashback, it makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, this is adding up.
Okay. Let's go to combat.
Yes. Yeah,
You've got how many blockers?
I have 3 blockers.
And they all have lifelink currently.
Yes.
Okay, so.
I have no flyers, and nothing flies. And
So let's go to attacks.
he's also got a little wider board than me. And that thing has menace.
Wait a second. Hold
on.
up.
We're
Hold
holding- we're
up
holding-
a big.
Yep.
I will take my cat butt on this, but
Okay.
I thought it was when you cast an artifact. It's when you cast any spell.
Oh.
So actually, last turn I would also have created 8 more treasure or 8 more energy off of that. It
Yes.
says whenever you cast a spell, you get an amount of energy equal to the amount of mana spent to cast that spell.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll take my cat butt, but I'm gonna add another 8 because that's actually relevant. Then.
Okay. So you're
Yeah.
at 15 then.
And then you also have the thing that can double it, your energy,
Yeah.
right?
I've got a thing that can double it.
Okay.
Okay, so that's not nothing anymore.
Yeah, no,
No,
'cause
that's-
when I thought it was like
Bitch, why
it's just
you
artifact.
just get-
this deck is
what?
amazing.
And then you
Wait
get,
till you see
get
all the
energy
things
for this, casting this to them.
I did. I counted
Yeah,
that.
you already
already
did.
did.
Yeah,
Gargoyle
yeah,
off
yeah,
that,
yeah.
yeah.
So,
Okay.
And you doubled them both, right? Or,
I don't get to double them because
that's
it's
only,
not.
Yeah, it's only
yeah.
artifice.
This would have to be an artificer.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Okay. Back to combat.
all right, let's go to attacks.
1,
Here,
two,
here,
three,
the zombies,
4, 5, 6.
and then
Okay.
Then on the attack trigger,
Draw,
I will draw, and I will discard. I'll discard those dread summons, and then we're at these zombies are currently 4/4s. There's 2 of them.
4, 4.
Yep, this is a 4/4. This
4,
is
3.
a 4/3 in the air, and then this is currently a 6/6
But a
vigilance and menace.
All right, so I think the best blocks are that.
Just
Sorry,
keep-
keep him.
so-
Block the mummy.
Yep.
Block the corpse knight, and
Okay.
then block. Actually, block the corpse knight with the bigger guy
Okay.
because I think corpse knight dying is important. the mummy with this guy, and then one of the 4/4s.
We need like a little stick that we can get his hand.
I know,
Yeah, we
right?
need like a.
Or like an electric fence.
Yeah.
I like going like this.
I know.
Indicating what's
Yeah.
blocking one.
It just doesn't look like that on screen. It
Yeah,
looks like it goes into the void.
Well, you could put it on their creature.
Yeah, it goes on to the other
You can
side.
literally
of the
put it on the
you
creature.
can do that.
You
Yeah.
can put it on top of
You
the
want to
creature.
do it that way?
Yeah, sure,
okay,
sure.
So
okay, so what was I gonna say? Okay,
You're
Corpse
gonna
Knight
go-
is there because
Yep.
Corpse Knight needs to die.
Yep.
Binding the mummy's going blocking
Okay.
there, and then this is blocking one of the zombies.
One of the zombies. Okay. So we are taking. You would be taking.
4. This is 6, so 10,
10.
plus another 4, so 14. Go to 1.
So before damage.
Yeah, I figured you had an odd way to draw a card.
Let's tap a blue.
Oh wait, no, these all have lifelink.
You all get lifelink too.
So you have to.
So you don't go to 1.
I'll gain another 4 or 8 life.
8
total,
life?
So
Okay.
I'll go to 9 theoretically.
Okay. So 1, 2. You said you would be at 9.
I'd be at 9 because I'll go to 1 and then I'd gain 8 because 2, 2, and 4, and they all have lifelink.
Because of the whip.
Yeah, because of the whip gives them all lifelink. My commander just has lifelink, but the other 2 just.
How's the whip 9 song go?
No.
There is a song that's like that, right?
There is indeed a song like that.
All right.
Next draw spell.
Let's just get you down to 9.
Okay, so damage.
Yep.
Okay, so
Wait. I just
wait,
want,
you probably
I want
want-
to see if anything will die on my end.
corpse knight will die because it's a 4/4.
Corpse Knights
That's-
will die.
That's the only thing that's gonna die.
That's fine.
Okay,
Okay.
so damage. These just die.
Yep.
Because they're dying.
Yep.
I go down to 9 total, and then that dies.
Yep.
That gets exiled because of the Asa.
Okay.
And then these have like a delayed trigger to go back to my hand at the end of the turn. So I'll
Okay.
put them kind of like here so you remember.
So with that then, second main. 1, 2, and then. Oh, no, it would have died. Okay, I will create 2 zombies to exile those things.
Oh, nice.
I will respond to one of the triggers.
Okay.
You have no more black mana, correct? You can't activate it again? Right?
Yes. No
Okay.
black mana.
I will cast Cling to Dust, targeting, I guess, the Charming Prince, to exile it first, and then gain 3 life.
Exile from your graveyard?
Okay.
So you only get to make one of the zombies, and I get to gain 3 life out of this.
But it's still.
But they still both get exiled, so
Yep.
that they won't come back. But I do get to gain more life. And then Cling to Dust has Escape for 4, and exiling final cards from my graveyard.
Clean Dust is really good in that deck.
Yes, because it
It's amazing. in
puts
that
so
deck.
many cards in the graveyard
Yeah,
really
yeah.
quickly. And it's also repeatable and instant speed, and it gains life,
Okay. So
seems pretty good.
which is important
Okay.
because I keep. slowly
we
dying.
can go to end step.
Okay, you
I think you misspoke. You keep being the threat.
I keep almost dying and then not.
You're not almost dying at all.
Yeah, that's true. The Whip of Erebos is.
Whip of Erebos is clutch.
Okay.
Need a lot more artifact hate.
It's also an enchantment, so you could do enchantment type.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Both the types. And then I'll go to my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. Okay. I'll tap for this Mirror of Life trap.
Oh, great.
I don't know
Great.
how much I like this card, but
Great.
we're gonna start.
So when you cast a creature, it
Yeah.
goes into the mirror.
Yeah. So whenever a creature enters the battlefield, if it was cast, exile it, and then return all.
Oh, was it the oven thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the oven.
It's the oven going
Yeah,
in.
One goes
toaster.
in, one
Yeah.
goes out.
Okay.
It's in my Catch a Mouse deck as
yeah.
well.
It makes every ETB.
It makes every creature you cast a draw minus life
Yep.
only during my turn.
on your turn. Well, when you cast a creature, pretty much
But you get the last. So it's like
whoever spell it
So
is, it
if
goes
you,
into play.
I'm going to example right now. I'm gonna play this Wall of Omens. It's
Right.
going to ETB and draw me a card. Then there's also an ETB trigger to exile it.
Then it gets exiled.
Gets exiled, and I'll lose a life and draw another card. So if I were to play another creature, that would do the same thing, except the wall would come back under the
if
battlefield.
I cast a creature instead,
It
on
goes
my
under
turn,
here.
it would go under here, and this will go back into play on his play.
Yeah. So it's every creature.
And then,
But so you don't get
and then-
your opponent's creature.
no,
No,
you get your own. You get your own stuff.
it basically doubles your ETB because it still hits the battlefield. It just then goes into exile.
You get your own stuff.
Yeah, you'll get your own stuff, but if you're like the last one to play it, then it will stay in
Yeah.
exile until someone else.
Or if you remove it, well, it's something's under it, right?
Yeah, it actually it doesn't return it
Yep.
when it leaves. It just stays exiled under it. So that's pretty interesting.
So it does matter because you can, if you blow this up.
That's what I was just saying.
That's
Yeah.
All right, I got one for you, Mr. Alternative Sleeve.
Okay, go for it.
All right.
Is it someone else's IP?
No, it's not.
Okay, good.
Oh,
okay.
right.
Okay.
We've got a good start.
You just put a toaster, and then like the toaster pops.
Yeah,
because that's what that is. That's a toaster.
Original
You
original
you put
idea.
the card in,
Listen.
and then it pops out like a toaster.
Guys-
That is what we're gonna do for that alt
I,
sleeve.
I like Easy Bake Oven better.
Or that.
But that's also copyrighted.
Yeah, in your face,
Well,
Nazi!
just a roller oven then.
Like for roller dogs?
like a Quiznos.
Yeah.
Listen, don't steal his thunder, man. He had an original idea. Why you gotta come step on it?
I don't think
Toaster,
out loud.
oven. Way to go.
Yeah.
Now just make it.
I'm just.
And you
can't use a photo.
You actually have to draw.
Here, doodle. Let's get some practice. Draw a toaster.
How about, hey, since my birthday's coming up, maybe that would be a great birthday gift.
Really? Because you want a toaster sleeve for that
I
card that
just
you're not playing?
because to prove that I had a good idea.
Okay. I'm gonna have you exile a card from your graveyard. You get to choose.
Okay.
But I will lose life and draw a card when that happens. And then I'll have you do it one more time, and then I'll draw a card. Okay. That was fun. That didn't do anything.
Fun.
Why do I keep just drawing cards and not playing cards? Okay, I'm gonna cast Agatha's Soul Cauldron.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, it's a bunch of artifacts that tap and exile creatures. I'm gonna tap it and exile.
What activated abilities are actually existing in your graveyard?
Ooh, Lion Shot?
Like, whatever.
Yeah,
So make them
I'll do
bigger.
that. So I will put a counter on my commander,
of course.
so that he has the Lion Slash ability, which is kind of
Oh, and when does it get bonuses? When it eats what?
whenever it eats a permanent.
It's permanent. Okay. So it can be really, how much mana you got available? So it's really big.
5.
It's really big is what you're saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Doesn't have vigilance yet, and that's what I was really hoping for. Is when I have so many ways to give my commander vigilance, which is why I want. Okay.
Woo!
I think I'm gonna go to combat.
You think you're going to go to
I think I'm
combat?
gonna go to combat. Honestly, I think that's scary over there. But Elder Gargoth has
What? You're scary now, Chad. Your deck is scary now,
Be
Chad.
intimidated.
15 energy. You have a way to double it. If you cast a spell, you get to get that much energy, and then
So if somehow I create 10 energy next turn, spend 4 to double it, and then get that, I might get 7 cards that, as it's been going so far, would net me like a couple mana rocks, a land, and a creature that has no ETBs.
yes.
Okay, got you.
Well, okay. To be fair, you can copy the guy that ETBs. Spend 6 mana to make 2 copies of them, which then make you
6 energy?
6 doubled because it's.
But I have to pay 3 energy to do it.
Yeah, you pay 3 twice, so 6, and then you get.
So I'm net
you get,
6.
You net 6. That's 6 right there of the 10, and then it's a 4 CMC spell, and then that's. I'm just saying,
Okay.
Awesome deck, everyone.
it's there.
So good.
The possibility is there. All right.
Try and make that clear for our viewers that this is an awesome deck.
I like big butts.
It's
It's got reach.
it's got reach. It's the problem.
And you can give stuff +1/+1 at instant speed, or
No,
just
he
your
can
commander?
Just the my
Commander.
commander.
And that's 4/5. So if you swing into me and I block it, you could turn that into a zombie before he gets back to hand, can't you?
I can.
Good.
Oh, my commander has indestructible.
Right, but I mean,
Oh, you're talking about the Liaison?
Yeah,
your
Yes.
commander does not have trample, right?
No.
It just has menace and lifelink, which seems like good blocking abilities. Okay, I'm just gonna swing Liesa because I want to swing. I'm gonna swing it over at you for 4 in the air. Oh, yes.
Gotta get your little shock collar.
I'm gonna. I like
Yeah.
doing this when I attack, and then when it's done attacking, it goes back.
I gotta do it. Take it.
Take 4. Game 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. I need it. I'm losing life like I'm hedging like no one knows every time I do anything.
All I keep hearing you say is, "I'm the threat."
I'm also yeah. I'm just losing so much life.
And I've drawn 12 cards this turn.
Yeah.
Woe is me.
Woe is me. I'm gonna cast this Parallax Wave.
which does what?
It enters with 5 fading counters.
Yeah, and all your enchantments are creatures?
No, that's something else.
No.
This one says, whenever I can remove a counter from Parallax Wave to exile a creature from the game, to remove a creature from the game, and then it has a separate line of text that says, whenever it leaves play, return all cards from the game, exile with it to the battlefield. But it's fading, so every upkeep I lose the counter, and then if it has no
whatever.
it's sacrificed.
You don't care. You're going to get rid of like 3.
But at instant
At any
speed.
time I can do this. Most of the time it is like 4 mana, exile 5 things from my board, draw 5 cards, and then they all come back at the beginning of my upkeep. But I need this as instant speed removal on spot. So I'm going to go to my end step, trigger Far Traveler, blink my commander, or blink Liesa, lose a life, draw a card.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 cards in hand. I will cast the turn.
You have no mana?
Oh, no. This only triggers when I cast a creature. I have 1 treasure.
1 treasure. Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Would you like another card?
Sure. I mean,
Go ahead and draw another card.
Money.
I'm at 6.
Draw a card. Look, you know what I drew? A land.
Oh my god. The top, 7 cards were like
Have
land.
you shuffled your deck? Like, have you searched?
Yeah, I shuffled a lot.
Okay.
I mean, I still have lands in my hand.
How many lands do you run in your mono black deck?
36.
That's around the butt.
That's
right.
That's right in. I'm at 35, so.
All right. So the deal is the following: he can blink my guy, right? If I try to attack you.
Correct.
But if you hit with both and he blocks with Lisa, then
Well, I can make it unblockable.
right.
Yeah, but the moment you do that, I then can't,
yeah.
yeah.
I would
Right.
think you'd prefer that he blocks and that Dennis then turns it into a zombie, so it's one less that not having death triggers.
Do you call me Dennis?
Sorry. Sorry.
Wow, our friendship level went down like 2 levels.
Over now.
Listen, I'll get you the toaster drawing.
You
Okay.
said I was your Dan.
Sorry.
All right. So
Sorry, Daniel.
Yeah, at the beginning it was Jordan and
Now he's been downgraded to my
yeah,
Dennis.
Yeah.
Have you given me free cards this turn? Excuse me, only Ozzyie had.
let me think. How do I want
Sorry,
to do
Daniel.
this?
Thank you.
I don't even know where Dennis came from.
I will cast this bauble.
Bobble.
I will use this dumb bauble to remove lands out of my deck.
That's what it's for, right?
Well, good golly, how many lands could I possibly have? I know how many lands I have left in this deck based on how many are on the board.
Well, you also
And the graveyard.
And the graveyard. And exile.
There's a couple.
A lot. All right. Then I will cast Night's Whisper to draw more cards. Because, good God, they can't still be lands, can they? It's not land. Oh my gosh. All right.
But now do you start running the issue of killing yourself?
No, I understand, but I still have to figure out how to kill stuff over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do we need to kill?
Preferably my commander, because it's indestructible.
How? Yeah, but you could just make your commander bigger, right? One bigger right now.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Oh.
you'd have to
Effectively, how big is
unilaterally
Six, six,
exile
six.
it.
If it's like, if
Or you
you're,
can talk
if you're talking about like
deluge if you want to
deluging
play
or
for
whatever.
another 3 hours.
No, I will
He
give
doesn't
it.
have enough
I will give it -6, -6.
Ooh.
That is a thing.
That is a thing.
Make you decide what you want to do.
We'll go back to my hand. I don't recast it.
Doesn't go back to your hand right now.
Yeah, because it would die. Oh, we'll go back to my end step.
Right. If you choose to let it go to the graveyard.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, if it goes to the graveyard, it could become a zombie.
Then it leaves
Then
it
it
in
goes.
zone.
Then it goes.
Then I can go back to
Yeah,
the
then-
zone.
Right.
Yeah.
But you.
But at least it doesn't go to your hand.
Yeah.
Right.
And we recast for 3. Now it'll cost 7.
Yeah.
But then you could force the issue and make me spend the mana to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's fine. Yeah, I will have it go to the graveyard. It will die.
Okay.
Sure.
So
Right.
then, in response.
Well, non-response.
Not yet.
Oh,
Not
no,
yet.
no, no. Okay.
There'll be an end step trigger.
Okay, but
Okay.
it's up trigger.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can respond.
All right. So if I make it unblockable, you're just gonna make my life hard.
Yes.
But I have to force you to use it, sort of.
Sort of.
Well, how many flying blockers you got?
One.
One flying blocker. Okay. And how many ground blockers you got? Lots?
None.
None. All right.
My
So
board died when I got attacked by
so
the
therefore,
I drew a bunch of cards, guys. But I can only do so many things with this precon.
I will play this Blood Artist.
Oh. It will get exiled
Why?
under mirror
Yep.
trapping, and
Oh,
then I will
Goes
God.
into the oven.
I will get a new block,
I totally forgot about that.
in the oven.
and then
So I'm gonna take my cap out now
okay,
Okay.
because that's a terrible idea.
because I was like, I get a new blocker
All right.
A new blocker and a card draw.
and a card drawer.
So the best thing for me to do is attack you with everything,
Okay, that makes sense.
including this guy, because I don't care.
I'll go to blocks.
Yeah.
I'll block the gas sculptor with Liaison.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
And then I will activate. Yep. I'll activate my Parallax Wave to exile your commander.
Attempt to. Mm-hmm.
Attempt to, and then that's it.
Okay. So
I'll let that
We
resolve.
should do like a shot.
I will-
collar, and then
I
Claire
will
should be able to
exile
hit the
this
button
with this,
because
sacrifice this
it's
creature.
making Claire's
which will
life
exile go to
more
here,
annoying than
and I'll draw a card
Yep.
instead.
I think any time we
then,
can use a
and
then,
color is a good time.
I can
This will die.
I can activate this again if I want to get
Oh.
rid of the other 5/5 now. Because you have no more mana to spend, so I will go to attempt to exile the 5/4.
Okay.
And that
It's
is
temporarily exile.
Oh no, it's exiled under Parallax Wave.
Yeah, it's temporarily exile.
Yeah, it's temporary.
So you take one,
I take one,
and you gain life from
and then
the.
I gain 4 life.
Yep.
From the gas.
This is also exile.
There we go. I go up to 15.
All right, done.
Did you do the
Oh.
first trigger?
And the
Oh.
first trigger is each opponent loses 1 life and I gain a life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And Speed Demon, purposely, I did not want to draw cards.
And then does she target?
Oh, and
Did we figure that
how
out?
many things died? Nothing died.
Nothing dies because it's Leah's.
Yeah.
Well,
Target-
Ketchamos died.
That's a copy of target permanent you control, except it's a 5/5.
Target permanent. Okay, got it.
Okay.
So in response, when he tries to get back
Ketchamos
Ketchamos,
will have a
Yep.
trigger to go back to my hand.
Yep.
In response, you exile it.
Yep.
You get a zombie.
Yep.
And he goes back to command zone.
And then I will tap Liaison.
That makes so much sense.
that makes a lot of sense. Now you have no blockers?
I have no blockers.
Oh, so we could admit, okay, that makes it interesting for you.
Yep.
He's got no blockers.
Whoa, can I take my cap out?
What are you going
I
to do,
think
Tony?
I'm gonna paralyze in response to you exiling. In
Okay.
response to the zombie creation, I'm gonna exile the tapper.
Okay.
I think so. It goes under.
That'll be your cap up?
They go under the. Yeah, I'll take that cap out because I think I need a life anything blocker.
Okay, untap,
14 life is not the life I want to be at.
draw. Land for turn.
This is a crazy game.
This is a crazy game.
Chad,
Sir.
can you get rid of the artifact?
Mirror life tapper.
No, but I could get rid of
Lysa?
Lysa. Helios 1 says I could pay 3, tap, and pay X energy and destroy target non-land permanent with
That would-
mana value.
Yeah,
That could be
I
the
thought-
mirror.
Oh, it could do that
They
too.
can do
Get
that.
rid of the oven.
See how much
Yeah, but-
better your deck is than you thought?
God, guys, this deck is a
Reading-
baller. I
Reading cards
just,
do explain the cards.
or I could get rid of the
The parallax wave.
Parallax Wave.
Or you can get rid of the blocker.
I need the oven gone.
Oh, the blocker doesn't help you?
No. If he gets rid of the oven,
Well, if he gets rid of the blocker, he might be able to kill him.
well, here's the game plan. You could
Sell me,
I think
sell
it-
me. I'm in. I'm in.
You get rid of the oven, and then you press the issue of swinging at him to get rid of the other two, to make him use those two. I think on my turn, it's...
But Jed's at 5.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you kill Jed like
Jed-
100% of the time.
Do I? Come on. I'm a
Like,
man of my word. I would not kill you. though.
Remember how I said this deck is starting to look like it's going to get me into a great third position?
Yeah, this is what it seems like.
I'm not going to kill you, Chad.
How many zombies? Okay,
Okay, so
currently you have 6 attackers, and you can like. There's no way you can't kill the table if I disappear.
But if Chad's going to help me, I will make an agreement that I will just focus on you for the turn to give them a turn to try to create a board state for answers.
Okay. If you
All
can
right.
promise not to kill them on your attack.
I just won't attack them. Yeah.
Okay.
I just wouldn't attack them. I would give them a grace period.
so if I blow that up,
Blow up the oven.
okay. So let's see what my costs are here.
Now, he does have... Do you have any cards that we know about? No, you don't have any cards. You have the... Can you play that card out of the graveyard? The flash.
It's like 4 mana. So
Okay,
yeah,
so you don't have enough mana
escape
for that.
No, I don't. I only have 1 mana. So the only thing I can't do anything
That we can see. That's obvious.
that is not it. Yeah, that is not on the battlefield currently. Nothing. I guess sorry. I can exile all graveyards.
Okay.
With that.
Yeah. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't think that matters too much actually.
I didn't draw a card.
And draw a card.
That actually could matter.
Then I have no mana. So
Still could matter.
Solitude. Yeah.
Parallax is going to target whatever I target with Saheeli.
Okay. Now we can make a deal.
I'm stacking deals on deals here.
Okay. So like, if you don't get rid of the mirror, I guess if the mirror is stopping him from doing something, I think that's a good thing. At the end of the day. Because if the mirror, okay, here's the thing. If the mirror stops him from doing something and then he kills me, whatever was under the mirror stays exiled because it doesn't, if I die, it just stays in exile because that's what mirror says.
Mm-hmm.
So it's only, like the mirror is only getting rid of it and helps him out because he's the
Right, but if he kills you, that helps us all out.
Yes, but if the thing that is like, he's got 6 attackers and his commander makes all
what
the
he's saying is
attacks.
he's saying he should commit something to the mirror.
He
be
commits
gone
something to
for
the
game.
mirror. Like, because then he'll be gone forever. If he kills me. Because he can still kill me. Like, his commander has menace. I can't block it. And he's got a flyer, which I can block. But then he's got 4 other zombies. That then...
Right now
he has lethal on me on board.
Right.
Like, you don't have to make any deals with him. Unless he doesn't want to kill me.
No, that's not true, because if that was the case, then he would just attack you.
Why don't you have lethal on
I
board?
don't see
Menace.
how...
If I block one
Yeah,
of
but you're telling me you're not going to
true. I have
exile
this.
2 things?
Oh, yeah.
That is true. I
You're
can
going to exile
two
2 things, and then, yeah.
I can exile things. So, whatever he needs really badly to kill me.
Well,
But
okay, here's what you could do, is you could just exile his creatures right now, right? Both
Yep.
of them. Immediately upon exile, they would be returned, but they'd be summoned.
so fading is
Won't be-
only on upkeep. It,
Yeah.
it only checks on upkeep.
So it
If
won't come back till his turn.
Vanishing is if it has no counters and immediately dies. Fading is on upkeep. It checks and then it
Yeah.
Okay.
disappears.
I think the...
Because if you don't get rid of the mirror or swing at me, I won't exile the thing that you target with Saheeli. Because that's what I can do with Parallax Wave.
But then are you winning on your turn?
Currently, no. I can have a lot of... Okay, to be fair, it looks like I'm doing a good thing. My commander does cost 7. And right now my hand...
You only have how many cards in your hand?
Should have a full grip.
It's full grip.
I've heard the cases.
Yeah. I'm just... Yeah.
I appreciate. I think what we're going to do...
Yeah, cards are
And
not.
if you need like a
Cards are
reassurance this turn, I can just this turn exile those things, and then you have a swing over there too.
Yeah, but killing him is not help.
No, I'm not saying
at
kill.
all.
I'm just like you have a swing over there.
Well, how about this? Then the easy answer there is you do that. I'll keep this at reserve because I can do it at instant. Only as a sorcery.
Sorcery. Okay, so we can't keep doing
Yeah,
this.
you called me Dennis, and it really, really hurt my feelings.
Okay, here's the thing.
Yeah, sorry, he's correct.
Wait, no.
Step 4.
No. If you keep this on the battlefield, it stops him from doing the thing, which probably stops him from killing you.
But he said he's not going to kill me this turn. And then at least I get 1 turn to probably try one omnipotence push,
on push.
and just see if I can make it into second place.
He said he wouldn't attack you.
Are you killing me this
I had
turn?
no burn.
He said he wanted to attack us.
Are you killing me this turn?
No.
All right. I'm going to go ahead.
That's Oracle.
I'm going to go ahead and
I
pay
win the game.
3 tap
Okay.
and pay 4 energy to destroy a
The mirror?
Yeah, and I think I have to sacrifice this.
I believe so, yeah.
Sacrifice Helios 1. Destroy target non-land permanent with mana value of 4.
Okay.
So that goes to my graveyard.
So that stays exiled.
Exile. The wall is stuck in exile.
All right. Now, I've got 4, which would double. So I will.
So many choices.
I'd like to move to combat.
Happens. What are you targeting with Saheeli?
I'm gonna target the.
You get 2 triggers, yeah.
Yeah, I can pay 6 to target.
You can target different things too.
Right, I can
Yeah.
target Whirler and Elgar Gargaroth to give me some life.
Yeah.
This is true.
Or you just target Elgar twice and press the issue on him.
Well, that's
worse.
yeah, that's.
I think he needs to boost his own
Spread it.
life at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, but on the attack trigger, you would gain 6 life, though, if you want to go that route with the Elgars. Because when they attack...
Well, 9 life
gain
total if
3.
he swings to the original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He might want
The
energy.
whirlers give him more energy for the other plan, and also and more energy equals more thopters, which then block zombies.
Right, but the problem is the life, because like one of the other issues I have is one
you're
attack from.
But
Nothing.
Gargaroth
I got
has
nothing.
oh, but pro green. I see that.
I got nothing.
Oh, but the flyers, the thopters.
Yeah, I guess, but he has trample.
I got nothing.
But you can cast your commander again.
Which doesn't have haste.
Oh, that's true.
Oh yeah, because he's the slowest speed demon. Okay, God, I feel like I'm taking a very long time here. So
No,
I'm
no.
gonna make a Whirler Virtuoso or target Whirler Virtuoso. I think I'm just gonna target it twice,
Okay.
Okay.
I will respond.
please.
I will exile it.
Okay.
So it gets nothing?
It gets nothing. Yeah, you don't have to pay and target, right? It's
Nope.
yeah,
just
it's
target.
target and then you pay.
Yeah.
And then you make a copy.
Yeah, at the beginning, I
Yeah, so
I
you
may
didn't lose any
pay
energy
3
that-
when you do.
Yeah.
Well, no, actually,
Oh yeah, there's a separate trigger when
Yeah.
you do. So you do.
so I will pay.
You would pay one of it because then I would exile it after you pay the first one because there'd be 2 targets on it, and then
Sure.
in response to the first one after you pay, so you only lose 3 energy. Because there's the second one that then just fizzles because it's gone now.
3. So down to what was that one at?
That number goes to 2.
Down to
Yeah,
2.
it's 2. Yeah.
All right, cool. Then we'll go.
You can still attack.
Yeah, still in combat. Start combat.
And I figured that's important.
Yes.
Finding what you wanted to do.
It draws and gains life. Probably gains life.
Let's go
But do
do
you really want him to... Don't, because I don't want him to gain more
because
life.
right.
Oh, that's true. Leah still give me more life.
And I would just practically die if you hit me, but
I'll eat it. I'll eat it for you. I'll chump block it.
Oh yeah, you have a zombie.
Also, it's trample.
Oh, it is
Do,
true.
do you want to block it with 2 and just take 2? Because you have 4
At
of them?
that point, I'll just eat it.
Okay.
All right. I'll send 6 your way. I'm gonna gain 3 life. Put me at 8.
Wow, this is a crazy game.
And I'm gonna pay 6.
Oh,
No,
it's 6, right? Yeah, that's one more. Yeah, it's a 6/6.
it's 6. Yeah, there was only a 5/5
Yeah,
because
the
of the.
that's right,
copies
right.
are 5/5s.
The copies are artifact by 5s.
And I'll pay 6 to cast a Cyber Drive Awakening. 4/4 flying. Other creatures, artifact creatures have flying, and
All the non-creatures.
non-creatures become. Yep. And I'll gain 6 more.
Is that on ETB that does that? Or?
Yeah, it does. It's
No, it just is a. The other ones become
Until end of turn, right?
Until end of turn.
Yeah, so on ETB. But if you make copies of it with Sahili now,
Yeah.
it then triggers at yeah.
Yeah, so.
But I'm not gonna attack with any of my non-creature ones.
That's fair.
But that's all right. That's me, and I'm tapped out. No,
is-
sorry, I have 2 random.
Yep.
Okay.
Actually, I'll just do it because it's not gonna affect anything. I'll play a Arcane Signet, so I'll gain another.
That's a Cure Arcane
2
Signet.
energy.
Yeah.
And then you
like
get a
that.
Thopter. You get 2 Thopters. Or you get 4 Thopters.
Wait, why?
Size is Artificer, and whenever you cast an artifact spell,
Oh,
those 2, so you get 4
God, this
Thopters.
deck is amazing.
And you get 4 Thopters.
Chad, if you win this game,
He's now at the best spot right now because he gets 1 billion Thopters. Well, actually, this thing is stopping him from getting 1 billion more Thopters, but whatever.
All right.
okay. Anything else?
So how big are those Thopters right now?
Wait, before you draw your card.
Okay.
We found a new threat, right?
I am a man of my word, though, and you can't.
I will exile your commander at your upkeep if you unless you want to make a deal.
I'm a man of my word, and you don't backtrack on
In your upkeep.
what the deals are, even after
Even
whatever
though he
they
swung
do
at you,
afterwards.
even though he didn't try to kill
I
you.
took it. I
Okay,
said yes,
took it,
you
okay.
may take it.
All right, and
so-
your upkeep, I'll
Yep.
exile your commander so none of your zombies get pumped before you
Okay, so
draw.
at the end keep. Okay.
So
yeah.
you're putting a command zone or are you putting it in?
So in my upkeep, this would go away technically, unless I have some. I will tell you
you're
right now,
dead.
or I'm dead. If this, no, because when it
Oh,
leaves
'cause
play-
that would leave and then we
'cause this
get
would
it.
leave play and then everything comes back.
Okay.
Yeah. So if I die, then everything comes back. So unless
So you're
I
gonna
have
risk it.
unless I have a stifle in white, black, or I don't know. No, there's not really any good.
But it's a risk.
Yeah, it's a risk.
But it means you can't cast it this turn.
Yeah.
More importantly.
And
Okay, I need to decide here. Just give me 1 second.
okay.
I thought this game was going to end much faster. Wow, it's amazing.
I had to make the decision on upkeep because I was like, if you draw, you pump your zombies, I die instantly. It's going command zone. Okay.
All right.
And then you draw for turn.
I got both the times I did the correct for the Aether Flux, but I forgot to count Saheeli's for both of these artifacts coming in.
Yes,
so
you get 4 or
I
just 2.
added 2, and I've got 2 more here.
Yeah. Because
So what you're learning is the deck's great, but it's a lot of bookkeeping you have no idea how to do.
it's a lot of bookkeeping.
It's a lot
all
of
in cast. It's all in when you cast a thing.
The
do
other
X.
again, I still say that this commander should have had some kind of card draw done into it because it feels very slow.
I think it should have been like whenever the construct deals damage, you draw a card.
Sure.
I think that would have been fine. Like you have to actually swing your thing. And
So
use
it just means you have to pack with more card draw.
A lot more.
Yeah. You up the card draw count to like 15 in the deck.
I think the other one that makes Thopters and gets energy when you hit people, I think that one's better because it's all about the Thoptery thing. So you can add all like whenever you hit a creature player, draw a card, like all those
like
cards.
the Kindred Discovery.
The Kindred Discovery, there's also like the Thopter machine thing where like you make a Thopter every.
When this creature enters, a -2 zombie 2.
Yes.
And then zombie tokens you control have flying.
Token, only the tokens, but okay, everything so far has flying. Yeah. Cyber also has flying, right? Yeah.
Who has one?
The Cyber Awakener? Yeah, it has flying. Okay.
4/4 flying.
Follow me?
It's a crap.
That's the crackback.
Yeah.
He's the crackback.
He's the crackback, actually. I'm not the crackback.
I'm not the crackback.
No, I'm a man of my word. All right, so you got this going your way.
Alright, I will go to blocks.
Yep.
I'll block that guy.
Yep.
Sorry.
And then you will take 8.
I will take 8, and then I'll gain 4, so I'll go to 10.
Yep.
And I get to exile because of the 8, so.
Then I'm just gonna do it now to get.
You're not dead.
I'm as surprised as you are.
I thought you were.
Oh,
Well, because your commander's not there.
Yeah, because I asked him, are you going to swing me? He said yes, so I removed his commander at upkeep so that he didn't,
2.
get
Oh, sorry. So I did pull from tomorrow. I'm gonna draw 4 till X is 4, and
And
then
then
I'll
just
discard
discard
1.
one. Yep.
2. Yep. Okay.
I shouldn't be alive, actually. I feel like
I
there
just
was a
like.
little politicking around, and then it didn't end in my death, which I thought was the plan at the end of the politics. Because the Light Trapper got exiled, which I thought was the...
I think what I should have done is targeted 2 different creatures instead of the same one
Yes.
twice.
Yes.
Because then
I think I would have let the Virtuoso be fine, and then I exiled the Gargaroth because that thing kills me, and it gains you more life.
You
but-
should have pressed it a little bit more.
No, because if he doubled the Gargaroth, I would have just exiled the Gargaroth.
Yeah, so
So
you
if
should
he-
have done one of
if he
these.
shredded-
Press the issue, but
I would have kept one up because of the...
and I didn't press because you said not to attack him because he was going to gain life.
well, after the so it is all what is part of the game. Second man, I'm not doing anything past turn. At your end step,
You
though,
untap all your...
I will untap.
Which is a big deal.
Which is a big deal.
Because he's got mana. What card did you discard, by the way?
I discarded a land.
I'll go to my upkeep. This has no fading counter. You get this back. You get this back.
Trigger.
And then you get this back.
Okay. That's a thing. What'd you get back?
I got back to Virtuoso.
Which gets back 6 more mana.
Nice.
Energy.
What else you got?
The tapping zombie whenever a zombie enters.
Oh, nice. Nice.
And then I'll draw for the trigger.
Parallax Web is an interesting inclusion. I didn't have that in my deck list. I think I will include that.
I like the idea of just doing my whole
Yeah,
board
yeah.
and then getting all the ETBs out of the way.
We can blow other people's board on your turn.
It blows up other. It's like a safety stick.
You can do other people's board on your turn and draw that many cards.
Yeah, and there's ways where you can target them all, and then if you can blink the parallax, then they stay exiled forever.
Because it says if
Because it's a separate line of text of when it leaves. It's not like until it leaves.
Yeah.
so it's got the there's an exile effect.
Yes, the hunter or something hunter. Yeah, fiend hunter.
It's very scary.
It's got the fiend hunter text. Ready. Petromos is like all of my mana, so I don't think that's the right play. It's nothing good in the egg graveyard. It's not looking great for me. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh wait, 8. No, 7. one more. Field, and then this
You know, I'm not going to miss my turn if I get another turn. It's my land drop.
Okay. Recast.
We are casting. Wow.
He's a lifelink blocker.
Yeah, I understand.
I guess everything's a lifelink blocker, but also kind of want to start drawing cards. So
Let me know when you want to go to combat.
I do want to go to combat right now.
In response to going into combat,
You make a zombie.
I'm going to exile my mythic.
I would like to respond. Wait, that died, right?
Yeah,
That would have been exiled with Lisa when it died.
Gotcha.
So you can exit if there's something else.
Okay.
There's also other creatures in graveyards. I have.
I have no creatures in graveyards for
I
obvious
just
reasons.
had this guy.
Okay, and I will target that then.
In response, I'll Scrabble call myself and exile it from my graveyard.
Or is that for any graveyard you can?
Yes.
This
Okay,
I
yeah.
target the
Okay.
player, and that player exiles a card of their choice. So I'll
Oh.
choose.
If that's the case,
Oh yeah, you want to hit
then
someone else?
I want to hit someone else then.
I don't have any creatures.
You don't have a creature?
I don't have
No.
it either.
Yeah,
okay,
I'm the
then never
one.
mind. It has to be that one.
Okay,
then,
so do you
it has-
target?
It has to be. I have to try to target that one.
Okay, I'll
'cause
target
that's
this,
the only one.
and then I'll lose a life and draw a card when I exile it,
So you're at 9. Okay.
and then I draw a card. I'll go to combat. I'll swing Lisa. Your tokens have flying. Oh, okay, that's different. You have reach, and you have the big demon that flies. I want a game.
I have reach, and I can make 8 Thopters at instant speed.
Yeah, so that's the problem.
I'm doing one thing. I'm doing the one gimmick here. I'm gonna do my 1 turn of omnipotence and
It looks like you're gonna win. Is what it looks like.
omniscience. That's what it's
Omniscience.
called. Not omnipotence.
It feels like you're gonna win based on that.
I truly disagree, but that's. I mean, at the point when we were negotiating a little earlier, he also had more life. He had more life. So we'll
Okay, wait. I guess it's too late. I was gonna say we could. No, you can make Thopters and succeed. It doesn't matter because I was like, our Elder Gargoyle could get tapped with the zombie creation, and then I could swing at him instead. But then you just make 5 flyers, and it doesn't matter. Then it makes him spend mana,
I
right?
also have a flying blocker. Cyber drive.
Okay. It gets a little worse. It continues to get worse. And everyone's super low, so no one's gonna just take Eliasa to game, right?
No one's just gonna take it. No one can afford to just take it.
Could just keep it back as a blocker.
Yeah, but I want to blink.
What can you create Thopters with?
The Virtuoso.
And it costs you just
3
pay
energy
mana?
to make
You're going energy.
energy to make
And it's
it.
instant?
Instant speed, yep.
Okay.
Which is scary.
Let's see if this deck wins, and it's great for the raffle, right? It had won the
roller coaster that you are on, Jack.
emotionally. Listen.
And then
the
for the
only-
record, on the episode, the second you call me Dennis, Claire should change my name tag to Dennis as well
The rest of the game.
for the rest of the game.
I'm okay with that. I have no notes.
I really want to game the 4 line. Not worth it, though.
So what famous Dennises are there? Dennis the Menace?
Okay, wait. Ozzy, I think I'm going to swing at you with the...
I have to block it.
Yeah. And then when you block it, I will activate Agate Soul Cauldron to give it a counter. Just so that
It's
it...
5/4.
Yeah, and then this is a 4/5, which would become a 5/6, so it'll survive.
Okay.
Just, I need the game alive.
I don't have much choice. I wish I
And
did,
then-
but I don't.
Is there... Okay, what other creatures are in graveyards other than my graveyard?
I obviously he goes to exile and dies. I have none.
Wait a minute. There's no other creatures in graveyards, is there?
No, there isn't.
Okay,
Does
wait.
that change your? Does that change
my
your?
answer? Because
Well, you already have
You're-
Kappa.
you're-
yeah,
but-
okay, fine. So
So-
they'll trade.
Yeah, they'll trade.
That's fine. All right, I gain 4 life.
Yeah, and they both die.
They both die,
Yeah.
and this is untapped because I couldn't exile a thing, but I can now do it. This thing. Oh, that also works. Activate. Sack this treasure. Activate Dino DNA. Make a copy of Karmic Guide. Karmic Guide. I can make a copy of the angel that blows up artifacts. Stop the omniscience.
Yeah, that's yeah. Well, that's also an artifact.
No,
Oh,
he's
it's
a creature. He's a
Artificer.
creature. He's an artificer.
I don't think it matters too much.
I don't think it matters too much. Actually, it does. It stops him from
Okay,
omniscience.
okay.
The other one gets me lazy back.
I truly don't. Well, we can see how the gamble goes, but I don't think this thing getting, because I have nothing in my hand. I don't think getting to hit.
You have a card right there in your hand.
I don't have anything in my hand.
Talk about breaking the fourth wall there.
Okay, play land.
Hey, it's shared information.
Tap my 6. I think I'm gonna go with the Karmic Guide instead. So I'm gonna get a Karmic Guide.
All right.
Yeah. This is
It'll give you an extra blocker at least for a turn.
yeah, because it gets me a Liesa when it enters, and then I have one trigger. I have a Karmic Guide. This isn't tapped. I just paid the 6. At least it comes back to the battlefield. Good blocker.
Is that turn? We got more.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8.
Oh, you can do the thing.
I can do the thing, but I don't want to. I'll lose so much life.
Was the thing.
Or he can loop, but it costs him 1 life for each loop he wants to do.
Yeah. It's not good right now, so I will pass, move to discard, and just discard this Wanderer's Crucible, because that was something from the pre-con that.
All right.
Oh, it is.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw this card. You know what I drew? A land.
It's amazing.
Actually, I'm gonna discard this Loyal Warhound.
We could do
There's a new creature in the graveyard.
We could put a
There we go.
subtext in the description of the episode that drinking game every time.
Oh my god. It's just all swamps over there.
5. I'll play Batter Skull.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put it on this guy.
Nice.
It's a lifelink one?
Yeah.
Nice.
Because I need it.
I think we all need it.
Is it lifelink and trample or just lifelink?
Lifelink and Vigilance.
Oh,
Vigilance.
nice.
So it doesn't tap when it attacks. And it gives
And-
+4/+4, so it's a 5 something with life with death touch.
I could equip this
sword.
and make it unblockable. To you only.
That's true.
Because you're the person with the
Ozzyie?
most life.
Are you sure you want to do that?
No, I don't want to do that.
Okay, we don't have to do that. But pro green.
Pro
And-
green,
and
how's that help me? I can only make it unblockable to the person with the most life.
Oh.
So again,
Hit him, Oz! Hit him, Oz!
I can only hit you.
Hit him, Oz! Hit him, hit him, hit
How do
him!
I pay
Let's show them all that Ketchumos deck isn't any shit. It's first deck out. Oh.
So if I take him out, will you guys not kill me on the next turn at least?
Only if you take me out.
Well, if I attack him,
Yeah, because you'll be shields down.
because I'll be shields down to do this.
That's fine.
I'm already not planning on attacking you next turn because you gave me a gentleman's turn.
Yeah.
So I'll give you a gentleman's turn as well.
All right. I'll attach this to this Blight Fang. I'll make it unblockable.
hey, Ozzy.
Yeah.
We
I
can
already
also-
agreed to this.
Yeah, okay. That's
Make it
fair, that's fair.
unblockable. I'll ship this guy to you. When it attacks,
We all take one.
each lose life, I gain a life.
I got you already.
Okay.
All right.
And then this is 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm not dead.
7. Oh, you're not dead.
I'm not dead. This is fine.
I'll take 7 damage.
So he didn't kill him.
Hey,
Wait a
yeah,
minute. This is fine.
wait a second.
Wait a minute.
Ozzy just did not do math. He was just like, yeah, I'll kill him, guys. Go for
Oh,
it.
and
And
it's
he's like,
vigilance.
oh,
It is vigilance, so it doesn't tap.
Oh, it doesn't tap.
So that's the
7
good.
damage. Death
It's
touch.
7
Unblockable.
damage. Yeah, okay.
Take 7.
I'll take 7.
I'll gain 7. 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
And then is there anything else that happens?
Well, because you have the trigger.
Yep.
Oh, trigger.
sword. So trigger.
Exile 2 cards. I can play an additional land. Land. Oh, 1 additional
That's
land.
wild. That's wild. How many total lands? How many total lands
if
do you
people
have in play in
if-
graveyard?
Man, if people really do
Oh
that as a drinking game, they're not going to be able to finish the
3,
episode.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
Well, okay, one of them was a
15,
wave.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 22.
That's
22
definitely more
out
than
of
half.
30 yeah, oh yeah, that's a third. That's actually
Wow.
Sorry, almost
two-thirds.
two-thirds. Almost
Almost
20,
Wow.
24 would be 2/3.
Okay,
I'm done.
Wow.
that's it's impressive. That's all.
I'm gonna do this. I guess I'm gonna move this Ashburn to my graveyard and make a treasure.
Okay.
Just because I'm bored.
Draw for turn.
Wow. Because also you drew like a Wayfarer's Bubble, which is basically a land.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Land. Move to combat.
Yep.
Create. Pay 3.
What are you targeting?
The virtuoso and the
Spreading it out.
because that one thing's gone.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, that
I
thing's
do
gone.
have 2 mana up though.
I'll do the. I'm gonna target the virtuoso and the Gargaroth. So I'll
I'll
pay 6. I'm
respond
done
to the Gargaroth because I feel like I have to.
Okay.
I'll sack 2 treasures and I'll cast
Ooh.
Vanishing Verse targeting the Gargaroth. Exile target monocolored permanent.
Okay.
Just,
So
yeah, he's exiled.
he is exiled.
You'll draw a card and lose a life?
Nope, it's only during my turn that.
Oh, it's only during your turn.
Yeah.
Yes.
All
That's why
right.
I'm living.
The virtuoso enters.
You get
I
6
get
energy.
6,
Oh, good God.
and then I'll go to combat.
Swing everything his way.
Probably.
Swing everything his way. Us 3 are a gentleman's agreement that
I must die. Okay. There are new problems afoot, guys.
Right. I mean,
I'm not a problem.
I don't.
Yeah,
I,
okay. That's
I don't actually think that. I don't
because
actually.
that's why we screwed up. Is that you did not press the issue, so if he does live,
But he has.
but he has to use all his resources to live on you, that by the time it's my turn.
But
he
anything
should
I
be out of
attack with,
resources,
anything
you know?
I attack with, he's going to overpower
With
and
life.
gain more life.
Yes.
Do you
so-
have more to go wide enough then is the question.
Not wider than he. No.
I have
Okay.
3
So the
blockers,
best
and they're all
option we have,
fairly large.
honestly, is I go omniscience and I see what I get.
Okay.
I mean,
That
Right?
sounds like
probably
fun.
end the, yeah,
That
that's
sounds
probably
like
gonna end the
fun.
game.
Yeah.
What
So
is the exact text of?
it says draw 7 cards. You may cast any number of spells from your hand without paying their mana
So
cost.
it's only just once. So it's not like you can't like if you draw into more draw cards, you can't just keep going for free. It's just all you draw and then you just cast all, right?
Well, if I draw more card draw, for instance, right?
It's not until like end of turn you can cast spells for free. It's just you cast any spells.
Draw 7 cards. You may cast any number of spells from your hand without paying their mana cost.
Yeah, it's not until end of turn. So you draw 7 and then you just dump your hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because omniscience would be like until end of turn.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Then,
So you only have 8 cards you can cast at best.
so if I've got,
I mean, you're still in combat, and
yeah, no, I move out of combat because the
Okay.
only thing I would have,
yeah, I have.
So I've got 1 copy of Virtuoso that I have for a,
Till the end of turn.
6, 12, 18, 24, 26,
Doubled would be 52, and then you have 2 left after you spend 50.
26.
It costs 50?
It costs 50 energy.
Holy moly.
I mean, he has a thing that says double your energy.
Yeah, I understand. But it
Yeah.
costs 50.
20. So we have 24, 26. I'm going to pay blue
There's also the Nissa in the deck that like
and 1
landfall get 2 energy and then paid energy. You put a permanent from your
to
hand,
cast Air of Innovation.
or
Well,
energy.
Air of Innovation.
If you're going to do this, you can get it for free, right? Or no?
Well, he's
No,
doing this
because
to get
No,
more.
he needs to get to the 50.
Yeah.
Well, no, he's at,
Oh.
he's there. You're at 26.
you double
right?
it. This goes to
Oh,
50.
oh, oh,
All right.
He just wants
Cool.
more energy
Cool.
because if he doubles,
Guys, just let him process.
Yeah, yeah.
It's also that if I have more, can I get another white one? If I have more cards in hand,
Yeah.
I can do stuff. So right now I have 28. If
Yeah.
I double it, I have 56.
Yeah.
If while that trigger is on the
Okay.
stack,
when you cast that spell, you get energy equal to
Yep,
its CMC.
that's what I just did.
And then it
I
gets
see.
you more, right?
I
what's
see.
that?
But doesn't it ETB?
No, because it's an enchantment.
Got it.
So I have 28 now.
Yeah.
So
Oh, an artificer or artifact enter.
so if I
okay.
pay 4 to double it, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
If I pay 4 to double it, I'm at 56.
Yeah.
We'll just remember that for a second.
I'll just track it here. 56.
I'm going to immediately spend 6
6, you have 50.
to sacrifice this and draw 3 cards.
Oh, okay.
You have 50.
So
That's fine.
now I have 3 cards.
Exactly 50 energy.
And now I have exactly 50 energy. I tap this to
Activate.
pay 50,
You have no energy.
and I draw 7. 1, 2, 3,
So whoever wins this deck, I hope you have a math
five,
major.
6, 7.
7. Now, right now, you can cast any number of spells.
and there's no timing restriction.
You get to choose. Yeah, there's no time. You just choose the order in which they resolve in, basically.
Right. So, and then these will not trigger this because they have to be paid. It has to be.
What does it say?
Whenever you cast a spell, you get amount equal to the amount of mana spent.
Right.
Ah, okay.
Right. But I will get triggers off of Sahili.
And you'll get double because
For
of the thing.
So, yeah. All right. So,
You tell me how much energy, I'll add energy back to your energy
let's say,
pile.
and I can cast any number, right?
Yes.
All right, so I've got 3 to cast a Artificer. So that's 2 triggers, because 1 for each of those.
That's so 2 energy.
Yeah, I've got a. We'll play that one last. A Soul Guide Lantern
Yep.
that creates 2 land. We have a Retrofitter Foundry that creates 2. See, now here's all my 1-drops. We have a Soul Ring.
Yep.
We have a Oh, actually, I should have actually looked through all the cards first.
Yeah, you can sort the
You can
order.
sort the order.
Okay, because we have a Panharmonicon.
So do that one first.
So that one will go on the top of the stack.
Yes. Or the bot. Yes, the top.
Yes.
Yes,
The top. Eventually the top.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of technically correct still.
A Rampaging Aether Hood, which is something when you pay 1 or more energy, if you do put that many +1/+1 counters on it. Trample Ward 2, and then land, and then Gonti's Aether Heart.
Oh.
When Aether Heart or another artifact under your control, you get 2 energy, pay 8 energy, exile it, take an extra turn.
All right. What order do you want to do this stuff in?
So I would imagine what I want to do is
first.
Panharmonicon first,
Okay.
then Gonti's Aether Heart, then
Everything
the
else, I think.
other artifacts, because this one doesn't actually care about creating more. These ones will just
yeah.
create.
So technically, I'll give you energy as you cast them.
So those ones are still there from the cast.
Cast. Now these are the ETBs.
Oh, there's ETBs. Okay.
Now there's ETBs.
Okay.
So the first
Nothing.
nothing happens on Panharmonicon.
But then you get 4.
But then when Gonti's Aether Heart enters, I get 4 because it
4.
doubles.
Okay. Yep.
And then nothing.
No, you get 4 because it's whenever an artifact enters. You get 4 more.
Oh yeah, sorry. 4,
more.
Okay.
And then 4 more.
4.
We also have to resolve the side triggers. How many energy do you have before the ETBs?
0.
Or no, on the cast. How many do you get off the cast? Energies off the cast. Was it like 10 or
It's
something?
got to be like 18 because 4 and 4.
Okay, you have also 18 Thopters before all this happens.
No, because that would be.
Because it's doubled.
But
And
it's
these are
only
gonna-
when I cast an artifact spell.
Oh, yeah.
So it's only the
Oh.
total. So it's only 5.
But it's
Times
10.
double.
Time,
So
time,
yeah, so-
okay, so yeah, 10
So there'll be 10.
Thopters.
10 additional?
Yeah. Well, just hand me give me 2 of these.
yeah.
So we add
10
10
Thopters that
to
are
the
just-
Thopter
Yes.
thing.
Okay.
All right. I think.
Oh, we were here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we're
think we
here.
were at the. So
Foundry.
those ones there.
Yep.
Yep.
Then it was the Soul Guide Lantern, which would be the last one.
Another 4?
Another 4, and then these 2 only counted for the entry. Actually, and this one doesn't even count.
Yeah, because it's not. So
because it's
minus
not-
2.
So
for her.
minus 2.
Okay.
And then I think that's it.
And that's. Okay, so then we have. So that says create sacrifice a Thopter, create, okay, tap that. This is. So now what I can do is I played a land for turn already.
You did combat already.
Did combat already.
Hey Charlie, how you feel about this deck
Equal
now?
to. Again, you see,
You see what I did there? That was a double. That was a double.
there is. You call me whatever you want. I'm good with it.
He's Chuck, Charlie Brown.
Pay 1 or more energy, then you pay 1 or more energy. So so it's not whenever you pay energy, it's you may pay energy in response after you get energy equal to the size of the Hydra. Yeah. So you
At the
basically
beginning of your upkeep. Oh, you may pay. Okay.
Upkeep,
Yeah.
though.
Upkeep. Well, he's got an extra.
We got a long time. You got an extra turn this turn?
Gonti.
yeah. So then we have Gonti's Aether Heart,
Yeah.
which says I can pay 8.
An exile Gonti.
Sure.
So that'll put this to 2 and get rid of 1 of these.
Sure.
Exile that, and I'll have an extra turn after this. I still have the option
Dead.
to.
I have 2 flyers, and they both have lifelink. I have 10 in lifelink.
I think you're dead.
I think
think so.
I
Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, I know, right? Like it's oddly.
I
not
do-
that- I mean, I'm dead there.
Soul Ring,
Pretty sure.
and blue
But I think I'm not.
to sacrifice
right now.
the
What is that?
Virtuoso. It's a
Okay.
copy of the Virtuoso, and one of these to draw a card. Then I can do the same thing again, and one.
You can now sack all the artifacts to draw a card, or draw the Thoppers to draw cards off the side, right?
Well, but equal to I need to pay for each one of them.
Pay 2, sack 2, draw 1, right?
Yeah, so I have to. I don't have that much mana left.
Sure.
I think I have enough to do twice more.
Okay.
So why don't I just do that? I'll get rid of 3 more Thopters, tap everything.
You have to sack 2 artifacts, right?
What's that?
Size says sack 2, draw.
Oh, right. Okay, so I tap 6.
Okay.
So 3. So this is 2, and I draw 3 more.
3 more. Yep.
And did you pay the extra ones last time? Extra Thopters?
I think I'm 1 short.
Okay,
so,
got it.
but I did
Yeah,
for the first one because I paid
Perfect.
for 1 and 1.
Perfect.
All right.
Yeah, 6 that even number. Yep.
And then I've already okay. That says
And now you're out of mana. Not that it matters that
yeah.
much.
There's an untap phase, an upkeep phase, and a draw phase awaiting him.
Yeah.
And that Hydra is gonna be,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be hitting my face.
Okay. And then
It would be nice to have this out.
You made a deal with him not to attack, but did he ever make a deal with you not to attack you?
I said I wasn't gonna attack.
I think there's a general agreement where we're just chilling.
Okay. So then we move to next turn.
Oh God.
There's an untap, upkeep, and there's the Hydra trigger of paying energy.
Yeah. And does that work?
I mean, I have a feeling he can just do it again, because I feel like he's got enough energy to do the draw
6,
7
12,
again.
18, 19, 20. Yeah, I'd only have to cast one thing.
He can do the
Back to
he can do the 50 energy thing again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's untap.
We can't take another turn, right? Because that's gone.
Yeah,
Well, that-
Agati does exile itself, so
Yeah.
that's gone.
So
Upkeep.
upkeep, I gain 4,
Oh yeah, you gain. Oh jeez.
and then I can spend any number.
Mm-hmm.
And so in this case,
But you're at the. How much are you at now?
He's at 24.
24. So you're at almost the.
You're
double
not quite at 50, but you're 24.
Yeah, you're halfway, almost to then double.
and I can spend any number. And if I just made this,
This is a 4/4 god with indestructible.
yeah.
And then I can give it a counter with Agathos because I discarded the
5.
creature back in the day.
So you can make it a 15.
I can make it a 5. I can make it a 5/5 and block.
But
you would
I'm
have 15 life.
Okay. So yeah, I can make it a 5/5. This is a 6/6, and this is a 4/5.
Yeah, so effectively I have to make it like a 35. If I just want to just swing in with this, I'd have to make it like a 35 because I'd have to both
Yes.
the multi-block and everything.
Yeah. Something like that.
I don't think that's worth it. I think I'll keep it
Small.
separate, small.
Small plea.
I don't think I have, and I don't think the retrofitter is actually that useful right now.
So you ready to go to the main phase?
No.
Or draw card? Oh no.
I'm
Draw
gonna
for turn.
Draw a card?
yeah, I'll draw for turn.
Right.
All right, main phase.
Now we're in main phase. Woo!
So now here's where things get interesting.
I am your
Spicy.
energy.
Okay,
Consultant.
so
I'm PG&E.
blue, red, and 1, 2, 3,
What's Retro Foundry do?
4. Brutaclad.
That'll give you 2 energy.
That'll give me 6.
6 plus 2.
Yeah, so and
6
actually,
plus 2.
hold on, no, it's a lot more than that because
Okay.
the Panharmonicon doubles it.
No.
Because the artifact entering
that's only-
causes a triggered
This
ability.
is on cast. These are both on cast.
Oh, are they both?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The Gonti's was the ETB. Gonti
Got you.
Got you too.
Okay.
And Gonti
So
got exiled.
You
for
get
extra
6 plus 2.
turn. 6 plus 2. Yeah, 8.
6 plus 2.
All right.
Yep. Unless it's like doubles up because isn't he also an artificer?
He is an artificer, but it only says
yeah,
or.
yeah,
Or,
okay,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, so then at the beginning of combat, and
He's
then
an
I
artifact,
can-
so you get 2 more Thopters.
right, and I can. But so what I can do is make something become a token and then make all of my
them
tokens
that
because
token.
that become that thing.
Yeah.
But I can't make it all become because they're not entering. I was wondering if I could make them all virtuosos.
Well, virtuoso is not a token, so you need to be.
I'm saying if I made it a token, but then these ones would just become the virtuoso, but they wouldn't.
They wouldn't enter, and then
Right,
yeah, you're right. If you're looking for the energy, they would not enter.
So if I were to make something of that,
You could do roaming throne,
can
and then
make-
make
and then
all your
the
artificers
triggers would
trigger a billion times.
Yeah.
But then you need but it's only at combat. So it'd have to be like after.
if I because it says at the beginning of your combat, and this says at the beginning of combat, so I could stack that.
Yep.
You could stack that, but then you would just I mean yes, yeah. But then it's not like you get another combat to then like make more triggers. But it
Right.
yes.
So if I make all of these, it should be someone else has it. It's not hanging over there. Oh, someone locked it in there. It's in my coat, in the right side pocket. Okay, so here's what. So if I make all of my
Things.
I make all of them copies of the roaming throne, and then I make 2 copies of Sahili. Because I make 2 copies of Whirler Virtuoso with Sahili.
Well, no, because you have to turn roaming throne into a token first with Sahili. That's the problem. So you have to use Sahili's ability to make it
In combat.
in combat. Because you need to. Because
So I'm thinking, don't those triggers stack? Can't I?
No, because you need to make whatever you're copying. You need to have Sahili make it a token first because he turns the token. Wait, he actually might target. Does he target? I don't think he targets.
Then
right?
you may choose a token you control if
Yeah.
you do each other token
You
you
don't have to
control.
target either. So but you still need to use Sahili's ability to make whatever you want a copy, a token, so that you can copy it. Because right now you just have a bunch of Thopter tokens, and you need a token for that all these Thopter tokens to become, which is what Sahili's going to do.
Right.
So if you make roaming throne,
So if I make it roaming throne, so I'm
So
saying
on the stack, you make a copy of Roaming Throne.
right.
Okay.
Well, no, okay. So
yeah,
you're-
if you do that,
With your attack, you put this on the stack, making a copy of Roaming Throne. And then we're going to drop it afterwards.
and
okay?
then make a copy of Whirler Virtuoso.
And a copy of Warlord.
oh yeah,
because of the
yeah.
Roaming
Okay,
Throne.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Sure.
Are those on the stack?
Oh yes, I see. Okay, I forgot Sahili triggers twice.
And
There's so much
and
stuff
so
going on.
while that's
Yes, I see what you're
on the
saying.
It'll work,
stack,
right?
Yeah, I see what you're doing now. Yeah.
and then I make 6, 12, 18, 24.
Well, first,
No.
we make a copy of this first and then that. And when this resolves, you make a copy of it, right?
It's okay. So you make a copy of roaming throne first because that's what you want first because you want.
Last in, first out, right? So you want.
yeah.
So this is one.
Yeah,
this
then
is
there's 2, and then that
So
resolves
this
first.
resolves first. You get
make
your
a-
copy.
You can make a copy of roaming throne. Then you get a copy of a Whirler Virtuoso, which then triggers double ETB plus then 2 more times. So there's 4 triggers per. So it's 8.
But my question for you is why, with the stack here of turning all of the tokens into,
Whirler.
I want to turn them all into roaming thrones.
That does work.
That does work.
Yeah.
And so, but I want this to ETB after that.
Yes, that still works.
Okay.
Wait, no. If you want it to ETB after they're all roaming thrones,
Yes,
that doesn't.
because it
Does that?
Well,
because this is both at the beginning of combat triggers.
So
Well, yeah, you can't.
I want to keep the stack. So first thing you put in a stack is this. Second thing you put a stack on this, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. So the next thing is that doesn't go in, does that go in the stack yet or not yet?
They all trigger at combat. So the problem is because it's the if an ability of X thing would trigger, it triggers twice.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't. You can't. There's not 2 things on the stack that you make that you can then put in between things. So it has to Sahili, and then also he's an artificer. So it's
Oh, I get what you're saying. Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So it's Sahili trigger, and then it's
So that would
Bruticlad,
be
Bruticlad
so it'd be
trigger.
3 and 4, or it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, which yeah, I see.
You can't Sahili trigger first, then Bruticlad, then Sahili trigger resolve.
I
on
see.
The other
I
one.
see.
Yeah, you have to
Yeah.
double trigger and then double trigger. You can't
Okay.
s-
So
slide things
they're
like
tied
that.
together.
Okay, wait. I've got other solutions. I should have looked at cards in my hand because I have an
So
answer.
are you gonna?
It would be for combat.
We're not in combat
Bruticlad
yet.
got-
So
Bruticlad.
so
was cast.
you cast it, and then you were going to go. You're going to combat.
We're not gonna.
Yeah, because I was trying to figure out if I could do that, and so now I'm just going to cast something first.
Okay.
Before combat.
I'm going to cast deconcoction module.
Artifact enter. You make
Yeah,
up
I make
energy.
2 off of that,
It's
so that
caster.
goes to 4.
And then 2
and then-
off of Sahili because it's
Whenever a creature,
just 2 more.
sorry,
Two more because of the Sahili, and then also the engine because you spent mana to cast it.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay. So then I tap 4.
This is like bookkeeping.
1, 2, 3, 4 to return
Double.
a creature to my hand,
With
right?
oh that ability, yeah.
Yep. So and now I have
3 mana exactly.
red, blue, and 1. So now we. Oh, but that won't be it. So it won't happen until after combat.
Until after
Yeah, you have to do that after combat.
Yeah.
But then you'd get a billion triggers.
Right.
If that is the plan, which I believe is the plan.
Which is the plan. It's
Okay,
just more
you
to
also have 2 more Thopters because you cast that artifact spell.
So for the episode, then let's just like rewind and act like
Nothing out. None of this.
well,
none of the chit chat happened, and then we'll.
Yeah.
That way, it's a
fine.
nice, smooth.
Yeah.
You're going to combat, and now
Yeah.
you'll choose everything.
We'll fix it in post.
yeah.
Fix it in post.
So,
Thanks to the 1 or 2 of you who are watching in stream, helping us walk through that.
right.
Okay, so
You spent
now-
3 mana. You got 3 mana in your pool right now.
Yeah, I have 3.
Yeah, you want to untap that because you're gonna do
Yeah,
that after
yeah,
combat.
you're doing it after.
Okay, after combat. Okay.
Okay,
Okay, so we're gonna go to combat and go.
Combat. All right.
so combat, I'm gonna have triggers.
Which triggers?
I'm
These
gonna
tri-
target.
Which triggers are happening first?
Sorry.
You want Sahili's to
You want
resolve
the-
first.
Which
Yeah,
one?
Saheeli's to resolve first.
Sahili's to resolve first. Okay.
And
So this is 3 and 4.
in this case, interestingly, I
This
don't
is
need to
1 and
target
2.
the other one, so I guess I could just make them both roaming thrones.
Yeah, because there's no point in turning everything into one thing and then turning it into roaming throne unless
Right.
because nothing else, no other tokens matter right now, right?
Right. So we've got 2 copies of roaming throne.
Yes.
What are these? These are.
Well, these are triggers.
So there's
Understood.
you're roaming. You have 2 roaming thrones.
Okay, so 2 roaming thrones.
Boom.
And
It
then-
happened. And then
So this one's happening first.
Well, they're
resolving first.
It's
Yeah.
resolving first.
Okay, so these resolve first. So you got 2
roaming
of them, and
thrones.
then now this is resolving.
No,
right?
and which makes you a guy,
Yeah,
and
makes
then
me
you
a
make it
little
all copies
dude.
of roaming throne, and then you make another dude, which then makes it all copies of roaming throne. So you have 4 extra copies of roaming throne, plus all your Thopters are now roaming thrones.
These are all roaming thrones. So you have 4, 10, you have 15.
And then all
No, and all of these.
that's energy.
Those
Those are energy.
That's
Oh, yeah, you're right.
the
That's
counters
right.
on you.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
So
That's 4, 5, 15.
And they all have haste because
You have
all
15
tokens have
roaming
haste.
thrones.
Right. 15 copies of that.
Yep.
All right.
They're all artificers.
Oh, this is 4, right? Total. This is not.
Four
he,
total.
he
Yeah.
made 4 copies, and
Okay,
then
got it.
yeah,
Yeah,
Those
okay.
all become
All right, cool,
copies.
cool.
those 10
Got it.
Thopters.
You have 15
Yes.
roaming thrones. Got it.
15 roaming thrones. And then when we
I think you just killed
You're in
it.
combat.
out of combat,
Out of combat.
Oh, okay.
and then we still have those 15 copies. So now I pay 3 to cast a singular copy of Whirler Virtuoso. And it's got
16, 7. There should be 17 triggers.
So 15 times, what is this? 15, 30. 30 times 15.
plus,
30.
plus
30, right?
the
It's not-
Panharmonicon.
It's not multiplicative. It's just additionals, right?
Because of the Panharmonicon.
Just no. The roaming throne just adds 1 more trigger.
So does Rome. So they all add 1 more trigger.
so 15.
if it would trigger, it
And
triggers
then
an
the
additional time, and then if it would
Panharmonicon.
trigger,
will double
Well,
it.
the Panharmonicon doubles it. So it'd be 15, 16.
Hold on, guys.
Wait.
Let's not all
Okay.
yell over each other. So let's do one thing first.
Yeah.
Saheeli will trigger,
get you.
and that,
Oh God.
and so that'll make 2, right?
Well, 1 from her ability, and then for each roaming throne, it makes another 1.
So that makes and the Panharmonicon.
No, because the Panharmonicon is only on ETB, and this is a cast trigger.
Oh, this is just a cast.
Yes.
So I
So
make
16.
16 copies.
16 energy.
16 energy.
Okay.
Maybe we should just start writing.
16 energy.
Well,
Okay.
it keeps changing because you're gonna pay up 50,
Yeah.
50 of it.
Fair. So 16 energy.
Yep.
And then that includes her bonus, and now it enters.
ETB.
And then the ETB, it makes 3. It's copied here for another 3,
3.
and then 15 copies.
Yeah. So 3, and then so 17 total times 3.
3. So that's
40, 50,
52.
50,
Yeah.
51,
52.
52. Yes, 52.
52.
So many.
You have 52 Thopters?
No.
No, 52 energy, more
Oh,
energy,
52 energy.
which then can be converted to Thopters if you really want to.
Right. And then, well, because that's what I was also thinking, because it's interesting, because
Oh, wait. Oh yeah, because you pay 3 energy to get 2 energy.
Pay 3 to get
Get 1, but it's doubled because of the Prime Archon to get an additional 1.
because when it enters, it makes 2.
Yeah, but yeah, that's it. So
But that's not a
it's
roaming
basically
throne.
pay 1 energy, make a Thopter.
Pay an energy.
So
So
you pay 3, you gain 2.
So what we could do is at that point, because then I could go wide enough. Yeah. So we can hold on to that.
Well,
You have, okay, so I know. I
this
know
is your end of your last
so
turn.
I know what the end game is here.
Yeah.
Do you have Reckless Fire Weaver in your hand?
No.
Do you have Draw Engine to get to
No, that's-
Reckless
you
Fire
do.
Weaver?
It's called pay 50 energy.
Yeah,
Draw
Right.
50
I have,
cards.
but I can only do that once, so I can't. And so I might hit something, but I honestly I've drawn lands.
Okay.
So that's what I'm trying to do is I actually don't think I have a definitive win
No, you don't.
right now.
I mean,
Not until you get to
7
Reckless.
cards off the top is
right. So that's what I
That's
think
the
we do
gamble.
next.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
50?
pay 50.
All right, that's easy. 50.
And then, and so I can't do anything with these. I have one non-land card. And so you'll keep track of, so this is tapped.
I'll keep track of what are you asking me to add to?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
If
7.
we see a Reckless Fire here, we just lose instantly.
So first, let me look. I guess I can play them all.
Also,
in the
yeah,
stack,
anything
right?
you cast.
There it is.
There it is.
Okay.
Unless he's not killing us this turn.
No,
Yeah,
he
no,
can now with the
no.
Reckless
But
Fire.
he doesn't have.
Well,
But he's not going to.
Well,
I
no,
want him to.
I play
Yeah,
Ornith.
that's
Yeah,
right.
I play Ornithopter. That makes 2 4 triggers right there.
No, a billion triggers.
Oh, right, because each of those. So one artifact off
Kills
of that,
everyone.
and that kills
And he's an
everyone.
artificer, right? So like he triggers
Yeah.
17 times.
He triggers
off of one
17.
artifact.
We got there.
All right.
Chat, I will say, you could have gone infinite with Gonti right there.
How would you have done that?
Because you pay energy to make a 1/1. You pay 3 to make a 1/1. Panorama doubles it. You get 4 out of it. You
Yeah.
pay 3, get 4. Pay 3, get 4. Pay 3, get 4. And you get infinite 1/1s and infinite energy. And then you could have exiled that and then got an extra turn and swung out.
Sorry,
So-
explain one more time.
So
because
whenever
it's
an
curious.
artifact enters,
Yeah.
you get energy.
Right.
That gets doubled to 4.
Equal to equal to the
No,
mana.
no, no, no. The Panorama
Okay.
doubles this trigger, so you get 4 per artifact entering. You can
Yeah.
pay 3 of that energy to make a 1/1, which
Right.
is an artifact, which then triggers that to make 4. You net an energy and you net a Thopter.
Oh, so you're saying just keeping
just
this on
keeping
the
that
ground.
around. Well, then you do that. You get infinite Thopters. You then exile it to get the extra
Yeah.
turn, and then
And if I had this in my hand, which I did,
that would have been another way to do it.
then
as
well, no, I'm saying, but then each of those, so it's infinite energy. Then
Oh no, you're already netting an energy every time because you're getting 4 and you're paying 3.
got you.
So if you do these and you need something else, but
All right, so this went from.
So do you want to do that one more time?
No, I think we should get to game.
No.
two.
I'm just saying
too.
passing the Reckless Fire Weaver
Oh,
to that to
sure.
properly.
Yeah,
Let's do
properly
that
close
one
out
more
the game.
time to properly close out you winning.
Sure.
That was such a weird. Yeah.
Sure.
So
So, off of the 7 cards I've drawn, I mean, I guess I cast all of that first,
Yeah.
and then we would catch the result. But we know that it's going to be Reckless Fireweaver, and 1 creature is fine. I also have Bespoke Battle Wagon.
But you don't even need to cast those, right?
No.
you need
But I'm just
one.
saying I
Yeah.
could just cast them because
Reckless Fire Weaver results first. All these ETB
Yeah.
implode.
and
Yeah.
then we burn to the ground.
right.
Okay.
Sweet.
So, what's interesting is
The deck's good.
we got there. Well, I think the
You
deck.
need to be a math major.
The deck is good because of the things. Obviously, the biggest things that were the most effective: Gonti, Brutaclad,
yeah.
Roaming Throne. These are all add-ons.
The Paramonic is in the precon though.
Yeah, Panoramaticon being in the precon is pretty cool. I do think that if you're gonna enter to win this deck, it's totally free. We'll ship it to you anywhere in the world. I highly recommend. It's at least enough. It's a deck that can do something. Now, what I'd say though is, from what I've seen, is you need a lot of card draw. You need a lot of low cost card draw that cares about artifacts coming in, so that early in the game you're not behind. Because the only reason I'm alive here is because I made some deals and people didn't pick on me because I wasn't.
And I gave you cards.
And you gave me cards. So I think that also it's a it's a deck that can do so, but I don't really think Saheeli was the one who really made a lot of this happen. I think I would probably still switch it with the other commander.
Yeah, what is the other commander, real quick?
The other one says...
'Cause I know it's like deal combat damage with artifact creature, get energy, but it's got to be other words on that.
It's... when one or more artifact creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, you get 2 energy.
Ooh, you get
At the
6 energy.
beginning of your end step, you may pay 1 or more energy if you do create an XX vehicle artifact token named Nalar Aether Jet with flying and crew 2, where X is the amount spent. So every turn you can create vehicles.
Yeah.
But it's interesting.
Yeah, because she
hard
can
to
make
say.
up to 6, because she can, it's per player, so
Yeah.
you make 2, so you can make up to 6 per turn.
Yeah.
It depends, I think, whichever you want to be doing.
Cool. All right. Well, let's call this round a wrap. We do have another round coming.
If they have not.
Yeah, it'll be a quick one. I think we'll all try to play decks that go fast, take chances. Thank you for staying with. Thank you for watching whatever this was. This is wild.
It's our draft!
Yeah, and we'll see you in a minute.
Oh, yeah.